again. Ooh, wait, hold up. I gotta go to Twitch real quick and turn on Caffeinate feature. Awesome. All right. And that should be everything set up for the stream. Let me make sure everything else is a-okay here. Oh, damn it. The contact I've been waiting on just messaged me about 20 minutes ago, but I was already setting up for the stream. I'll hit him up after. And otherwise, let's see how things go. Let me make sure my add-on for Twitch is disabled. Excellent. And I think I'll be gearing up to do some mission development after this stream anyway, but let me make sure I have enough room in my drives. Oh, that's going to be a little tough. Might not have the room. Do I have anything in my recycle bin to purge? Nope. All right, let me see if I got anything. I'm also waiting on Barbarian to come back. Got plenty of shorts to delete. Not really touching those again because of the negative benefits of shorts. But otherwise, I hope you're all doing a-okay here as I just set up my final touches here. Yeah, I can delete all the OFCRA videos because those have all been posted. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's going to leave me plenty of room for streaming tonight. Excellent. Okay. Now, I will say, for those of you that watched the previous stream from a few hours ago, the missions are going to be very, very similar. I don't know why we're rerunning stuff, but they decided to rerun and add a few things, and we only have about 90 players playing tonight because of that, because there's people that are taken from EU and whatnot. So I also know FNF is running into a little bit of a player divot, so shrug. But Earth Knight, how are you doing, my man? And we're just going to chill. Barbarian is going to come back in a moment. He's grabbing a drink right now. And I will go ahead and edit my name right there. But let's see. I potentially have another paid gig to set up, which is great. I have a community I got to get into MCO. And I mean, hell, what are we going to build tonight after this, after FNF? I'm thinking we'll probably do the Aftermath op. And what else? I mean, the other Monday op is ready to go. MCO is ready to go. So Tuesday I'm still taking off. So Wednesday would be the next TSB operation, which would be the flood thing. So I'll have to go in and look at that. But then again, I think that one has a surprise in it. So
That's good to hear.
Not going to touch that one. Oh my gosh. Barb, you okay? Freaked me out there for a second. You all right, buddy? Oh, Barb died. Okay, well, that sucks. I guess I'll prep the next Paw Patrol mission.
Unfortunately for you, I am a-okay.
Maybe the next
what was
MCO.
the issue? You were freaking me. I was freaking you out.
No, you just randomly tuned in and you sounded a little loud. Are you okay, man? VR freaking you out? How's the job? How's IRL? What's going on with you?
IRL's good. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong with me. I have a new microphone. Could that be what you're talking about?
Yeah, you do have a new mic. I was wondering about that, but yeah,
yes,
congrats.
I do. The same as yours, actually.
Oh, did Yash set you up with that?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, of course he did.
Well, very kindly. Very kindly.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Orc War Boss, thanks for the resub, my man.
I'm also in a
Hope
bait
you
outfit
enjoying the
because
ops.
I lost a
Hope you get
bet.
kick out of this.
It's literally because I lost a bet this time.
Nice. Yeah, so he has the quality mic I do, which is pretty cool.
And of course, I'm all sweaty because of VR. That
Thanks
wearing
for
the
the gift
balaclava
sub.
feels awful. Although the open,
Went to Jacob.
the
Hope
open
you enjoying the
top
ops.
of the
Hope you get kick out of
main
this.
dress does help. That really does help.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nemesis is asking if we're sharing the microphone. I mean, if we were next to right now, I'd probably have to mute my mic a lot. So you didn't hear the slapping.
All right, that is being saved. I mean, I don't know why.
I want some of these audio snippets, okay?
I have sent you audio snippets.
I know.
You ignored them.
No, I save them. I just haven't applied them to my freaking chat boxes yet. Like, I plan on doing overhauls here and there. It's just, well, when you go through the house buying process, Barbarian, you find that you don't have a lot of time for other things.
Before the house buying process.
That's when I was in college.
No, it might have been.
Yeah. So, I will let you know, these missions were all run in EU, but they modified them slightly.
Yeah. And I well, they did modify them. Okay.
Because there's more flat guns now, for example.
Okay. It's pretty based.
More flat guns. That's all we need. More flat guns.
Is it? Oh, that's what it is.
I also just linked you the multi. All right, let's go ahead, get rid of that.
Okay.
Get our music going here. Cool. All right, so here's the deal. I guess people that played in EU will know where the U.S. guys spawn. Maybe they'll just keep it to themselves. But the Germans don't know where the U.S. are spawning. And the Germans also know that the planes are going to be coming from the top right. So the Germans...
Yes, the planes will be coming from the carrier. How observant of them.
I know, right? And it looks like they moved the spawn point of the flak thing to be to the south instead of the north now.
How do you know?
Because the first mission, it spawned towards the top, next to the northern one instead of the southern one.
Okay, but how do you know this one changed?
Because it didn't include the 2 extra flak 38s, and again, the southern right circle was to the north next to the northern circle.
You're not answering my question, but I'm going to stop asking it.
Okay, then.
Like, how do you know that it's changed?
I'm going to smack you.
I'm honestly, I don't think you're asking my fucking question. You cunt.
Are you okay?
What are we drinking? That's a great question, because I got a big old bottle of whiskey right here that I would love to pop open.
Barb, are the bees forklift certified?
Well, yeah. How else do you think they carry
Barb,
the money?
Barb, no.
No.
You're not answering my question. Are the bees forklift certified?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you still did not answer my question, sir.
I asked you. I said, of course they are. How else could they carry the honey?
Barb, I think Barb needs, he needs to go back to the basement. He's being special again.
Wait, so where am I now?
You're in your own basement. We tried to rehabilitate you, and it didn't work. But anyway, round has begun. It's going to be a little dark as
it hasn't.
things
It
get
has not
started
begun.
here. And now we're at the 15-minute queue. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm going to set the prediction here, and let's go ahead and set this to 15. All right, so here is the deal. You've got U.S. Green Force spawning over here on this side here. Again, the Germans don't know where they're spawning, but because these are the similar missions run from the last one, I think the Germans will get an idea, and we'll see how the tactics have changed with that. I might give Barb a little bit of distance because I think he's been drinking, and when he drinks, he's not really a good co-commentator. Don't get me wrong, he's probably a good commentator on his own, but his chemistry and my chemistry do not mix well when he's drunk, and it's kind of annoying. But otherwise, you have the Blue 4 mortar right here for the Germans. You have... Oh.
Liru?
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Cool. Welcome back.
Thank you. You didn't say anything the first time. Made me think you're ignoring me. I don't know why you would do that.
I don't know either. But anyway, Blue 4, what's changed here is you got the 2 Flak 38s in the position where originally the artillery guns were. The artillery guns got moved into a warehouse now, so they're covered by covered from air attacks. Excuse me. You got the mortar out here, which I believe, based off of the last round, has about 10 or 8 HE shells. And you also have the Mobile 38, which is an objective vehicle to hit, so it's a pro and con of using it against the enemy or just trying to hide it away. Excuse me, hiccups. To the north, you have the ammo cache, which last time Blue 4 ignored in favor of just defending the town, but we'll see if that changes in having both a smaller amount of players as well as Blue 4 might know where the U.S. forces are coming from. Otherwise, I'm going to quickly go look at the P-38, see if their loadouts changed at all. I don't believe so, so they're only going to have 50 cal. And they do have their rocket pods, but the rocket pods are empty, so they're merely just meant to strafe infantry. Otherwise, the German weapons, for the most part, I've figured out what they're using for everything. So standard rifle is the Kar 98. For certain players, they also get a G43. I haven't figured out who gets what yet, but I think it's for like either leadership or just one guy in the squad who has that weapon, but it's still on the rare side. I think it only goes to the weapon squad. But the regular squads get a Grenadier, who is a Kar 98 gunner with a grenade rifle adapter. The machine gun for the squad is the MG42 for an auto rifle. And then the squad-based AT, the LAT for short, is the Panzerfaust. And then for the weapon squad, interestingly enough, the machine gunner weapon is the STG-44. I don't know why, but that's just how they're doing it, so shrug. I'll get into why that's kind of weird when I talk about the US kits. But then their MAT weapon, the medium anti-tank, is the Panzer Shrek, which is reloadable. I'm trying to look for Charlie 2 right now on the roster. I only see Charlie 1 right now, though. Nope, there's Koak, and nope, Koak's AT. So I don't know where Charlie 2 is, if they even took it, because they probably didn't, because there's no enemy vehicles, so it, that would just be giving the enemy an AT weapon. So I would understand why they didn't want to take that. And then most of the squad leaders have MP40s, but I'm looking at Latofel.
No, actually, it is not. It is an MP38, so you can tell because the lower receiver is a slightly different color, almost like a wood kind of color.
I see.
But it is an MP38.
Okay,
Common
thank you
mistake.
for the correction.
No problem. My autism knows no bounds.
And then I see Latofel with a G43. It's funny because when you select him and you look at the gun symbol next to his name, it looks like an M1 carbine.
An M1 carbine, yeah.
But instead it is, I can't tell why he, out of everyone, is given that gun, but that's just the semi-automatic rifle for the groups. Now, looking over at the U.S. side, this is where things get a little weird. First off, I'm going to talk about the machine guns. The automatic rifle for the squads is the BAR, which is a 20-round frickin' 30-06.
Yep.
So if it's a 20-round 30-06 for the automatic rifleman and the Germans get the MG42, but if you look under Charlie 2, for the U.S., the machine gunner, who isn't marked, by the way, and I actually can't find him, so it might have been... I don't think the U.S. took him, but the machine...
has it.
Yep. Nope, there he is.
Charlie
You're right.
1.
Charlie 1, he gets the M1919A6, which is the A6 model is the one that gives the bipod and the stock for weapon resting, whereas the A4 is literally just the box and half the size of the barrel. So my thought process is, why not give the MG42 to the Germans for the weapons squad, and then to counter the bar, give a 20-round magazine for the STG-44. I think it's because of the bipod on the bar compared to the bipod on the MG42.
No, it's the fact that in this era of warfare, the United States and the Germans had a radically different doctrine when it came to their infantry squads.
I know, but again, I actually had this conversation in EU. It's not about military doctrine for FNF. FNF is insanely obsessed with balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know why they would have made that type of play. Like, well, I don't know why they give the STG-44 to the frickin' machine gunners in the weapon squads. Like, why not just give them another MG-42? Or give MG-34s to the squads and then give an MG-42 to the machine gunners. Like, it makes no sense to me, you know?
Well, yeah, weird. I guess so. But like, the bar, like you said, it's 20 rounds of 30-06. Like,
Drakathai will count,
the best speed that the Americans have is going to be that 1919 A6. But otherwise, like, there's no real counter to the MG-34s or 42s, the MGs in general, just like unless you like give everyone a bar, which isn't realistic.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, then just give the MG-42 to the weapon squad to counter the 1919 A6 and give the 1919 A6 100-round boxes.
Well, how many MGs are in play on the Germans?
It's one MG-42 per squad.
Let's see. Pinto has one. Pierce doesn't have one.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm doing a quick count. Hold on. I mean, from what I've seen, I've only seen one MG so far. Wise has another, so that's 2. Legal Action has another, that's 3.
Yeah, so Charlie has the STG-44 as their machine gunner, but every other machine gunner for the squads has the MG-42. That's my point. Like,
I don't know. I feel like there's not going to be a simple way to balance that. It's going to be just.
I mean, if you really wanted to balance the MG-42, because they're using the 50-round drums, right? So why not give a 1919 then, the balance against the MG-42? Because they're both. Yeah. But at the, you're missing my point. Okay, the 1919 is at the machine gunner section. It's in Charlie. So the 1919 is being paired against the machine gunner squad in the Germans, which is the STG-44, which is a 25 or 30 round assault rifle, essentially.
Yeah, it is the precursor to the assault rifle.
So why not have that compete against the bar, where you can both give them 20-round mags, or I think the STG is either 20 or 25, but you don't put a bipod on it, so you get slightly more ammo for the STG-44, whereas the bar gets a bipod, and then to have the MG-42 with 50-round mags counter the 50-round mag boxes from the M1919 at the machine gunner level within Charlie. So there's only one on either side. You see my point? Because this gives the Germans.
I see what you're getting at, but I think that your thinking is flawed.
Well, how is my thinking flawed?
Because I don't think that that's equal at all.
How is it not equal?
Because, well, the STG-44 it's an assault rifle. It's 7.92 Kurs. It's like, it's an assault, right? It's like think of it as like an AK versus the bar, which is an automatic rifle. It is the same caliber as the Garand, so it's the Garand.
Both are gonna one-tap people.
In the head, maybe, but not in the chest. Not the
oh,
STG.
no. Tonight, they have been one-tapping people, my friend.
Well, then I don't know. Then you got to take it up with FNF balancing. I don't fucking know. Like, I'm as someone, like, I don't think that they said that they're not going for historical accuracy. That's a known thing. That's a given.
Yep.
But
they're going for pure balance. So in my opinion, that's more balanced. I think I broke Barbarian. This is beyond his head. It's okay, Bar. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
No, don't. I mean, I'm glad that we're talking about it like this, but like, I don't think that is any more balanced than what they have now.
The balance they have now is a rifle squad on the German side has the MG-42, with a superior fire rate to the bar, 30 more rounds per magazine than the bar, and both weapons... Actually, does the MG42 have bipod? Let me check.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Both have bipod. So the machine gun advantage at the squad level is to the Germans, which I think is also why the U.S. have been attacking for every round tonight. Oh, my God. I broke him. I'm so sorry. Tin, thanks for the 35-month resub. I also hydrated. Thanks, Earth Knight, and I drank some coffee Dracketh.
I don't know.
But always great to see you
I
here, man.
think
Hope
I'm
you keep
missing
enjoying the
something that
operations.
you might be
and I hope you
saying
get a
that
kick out of this
is going
scenario.
in one ear and out the other. So
I think so,
agree
too, but it's
disagree.
okay. It's okay.
We'll agree to disagree. You're wrong. I'm right. All right.
Okay.
We'll make up later. I mean, out. What?
Just go drink from your bottle.
I honestly, I've had a sip. I'm not even drunk.
That
I'm like,
scares me.
all right, well, time to scare you even more. Let's go.
Okay. Can someone tell me to hydrate 5 times so I can just stay awake?
Also, hold on. I
Barb is
gotta
just
give a
happy to
twirl
see
for
me.
Sparky,
That's
apparently.
sure.
One sec.
All right, so a few other things to say. The last time this happened for EU Round 1, I already mentioned it. The objective was actually out here, and there was no Flak 38s. It's actually moving to Flak 38s, which is pretty funny. But the Germans did a full-on defense area in the southern town. Jesus, guys. And they forewent the northern objective. So we'll see if that changes here, but it was a pretty solid U.S. victory. So if you want to bet on history, bet on Green 4. Otherwise, commanding factions here. Only got a little bit of time left. Who is the commander for Blue 4? I actually can't find him.
There is someone. I believe it would be Mountain, because I think they're doing
Yeah,
the
Mountain's Platoon 1 HQ lead. All right,
Yeah,
so,
there's
and
my
then
Platoon
Maz is commanding for Green 4, and Maz did play last round, so he knows how to play the U.S. here. So we also have Arma Jesus, Point Men, Flux, ex-US UPSC players are now under Papega Pirates as a new faction. They're still considered one of the best two next to Scandi Recon in terms of communities within FNF. But on Blue 4, we also have people like Logan, G-Legs, Drake, T4 Herb, all of these wonderful players here under the 29th ID, which is the home community for FNF. And then on Green 4 with Maz commanding, we have... I forget the community that Thor and Cyrus and Germania are from, but it's another mainstay. Cosmonaut, Nutty Person, TF121's also here. Sky within TF121, Pickles as well. And we got 4IB playing with Lone Survivor, AK Azariah, so a few Scandi Recon guys playing. Not Bay is actually T5 Bay, but he left the 29th ID, and now he plays as a freelancer. So he is one of the best players, I would say, in FNF, period. And then we have a bunch of fill-ins, a mixture of... Scandi Recon, TSB, ML, and Tarnfolk, Nuclear Moose, Adset Pantalones. Again, just a lot of veteran players. So both sides have a good amount of players here. Anyway, I got a chuck water. Nah, you know what I mean. Chug, water, and caffeine. Give me a second. Guys,
go for it. We got 1 minute to go. Like Liru was saying, we do have 2 P-47Ds in play on this little too advanced carrier, but hey, you work with what you got.
Oh, dude, you have to see them catapult off. It is the funniest shit.
I did.
You did? You were there? Oh my god. I already
I was in
clipped
your
that
chat.
out. You were? All right. I didn't know if you had joined at that point, but it was
Okay,
pretty
fair.
damn funny. All right, I just chugged a bunch of water, and I'm going to chug a bunch of caffeine. Ooh. I have a giant glass of water and a bowl of coffee next to me. Or it's Korean iced coffee. It
Oh
is
god, your
great.
fucking Korean iced coffee. God.
Dude, I fucking love it. It is...
I know.
It is my crack. Whew. You take a spoonful of instant coffee. He just muted himself. You take a spoonful of instant coffee. You take a spoonful of sugar. You then take a spoonful of the hottest water you can get. Quickly, once you add the water, and you quickly whisk it until you get stiff peaks. And then you mix in milk until you fill up the bowl. Or you don't add the sugar and you add evaporated milk to it. I would say 1 or 2 spoonfuls and then fill the rest with milk, and that's where you get the sugar from. Or you add condensed milk and the spoonful of sugar because condensed milk is evaporated milk without the sugar added. And it's good shit. He keeps muting himself because he doesn't like it when I talk about it for whatever reason, even though he's drinking alcohol, which I would say is worse for you. But anyway, mission has started. Blue 4 is starting what appears to be a similar attack pattern than last time.
Blue 4?
Excuse me, Green 4. Thanks, good catch.
Six.
They're going to divide in a two-pronged pincer attack with one pincer going to the northern objective and one pincer staging in Labray until the northern attack has succeeded to then push the town. But what's different about this mission is Blue 4 has actually set up a small defense on the northern objective out of Charlie 1. And they're going to try to hold that area. And also the defensive strategy of Blue 4 in the first round was a lot more focused on the east and southern flanks, leaving a really wide gap to the north for the attackers to sneak in and destroy everything. Now it seems to be a little more uniform across the entire town, with no one on the immediate southeastern area, but just unified completely, and we still have people up in the clock tower, which is nice.
Yeah, I'm glad to see at least
Lover,
some kind of
your one sub.
not last
Happy
ditch,
Friday
but
to you too,
a small defense at least
Hope
on
you
the other
enjoy the
objective.
Hope you get kicked out of the scenario.
Just to keep
And
them
yes,
on their
we'll all
toes.
be doing mission dev tonight.
Them being the Americans.
Six.
So the one fear that the U.S. have to worry about is the German mortar. The first round of EU, it was a little bit squandered, but it was able to land 3 really close shots in the town of Labray before the Germans got confused and used them on what was their own positions because they had X-Ray running around, and they thought X-Ray was a full enemy squad. So that was pretty funny.
Powerful.
But I want to see if they're a little more conservative about the mortar till they get U.S. like right on the town, because that mortar could dish out a shit ton of damage. Because another thing you got to remember here is there's no body armor on right now. He just muted himself again. Amazing. But there's no body armor, so grenades are a lot more effective, and you'll see people get one-tapped in the chest a lot more often. So
That's
pretty
interesting
fun.
to see. So, I mean, I guess it's partially because we don't... Well,
Backstocka, thanks for the 2-year
because
resub,
now
my
I'm
man.
questioning what they changed exactly.
You
with
did it
the,
yesterday too, but regardless, thanks, man. Hope you keep enjoying everything.
FNF
Hope you enjoy that
config,
silver
because before
button.
they were like, you know, you
I got
wear
a silver button
anything
at
on
my
your
feet,
chest
too. I gotta
slot,
unbox that
and
soon.
you'll get, you know, the same amount of armor. But
They're not
and
running
that's
that.
true okay, they're not running that.
They're not running that. That's why I was telling you earlier, when it's machine gun balance, people are getting one tap tonight in the chest.
That's realistic. That's World War II.
I will say the
rifle
exception,
caliber
though, is the M1 carbines, which you actually see more M1 carbines on the map than Garans, just across all the U.S. loadouts. I think that was done for balance, because the Garans will one-tap you, but the carbines will usually two-tap.
But
that's
pretty harsh, but it's realistic.
But they're balancing that against
Mar
the
just
German forces having all of their
the Mar Reed.
yeah,
Mar
he just armored himself into the building and knocked himself out, and it looks like he's a medic too, so that's very unfortunate. But they're just trying to balance the carbines with less DPS compared to the Car 98s. And when I say DPS, I'm not meaning damage per second, I mean damage per shot. Because the Car 98s I have seen almost always one-tap someone. Unless it's like a limb shot, but even then, limb shots seem to also cause KIAs, so.
You're killing me, man. Yes, they one-tap. That is what they do. This is World War II. It's like if you went to go to Vietnam and go, man, there's a lot of VC on the force.
Okay, Barb. I say this because as a Zeus, I normally alter those variables for players so they can tank a lot more damage. Okay?
Yes. All right, well, we're already having shots go out.
Yep, Church Tower spotted some of the U.S. guys moving up in Labray, and they're starting to engage some forces crossing in the open. But otherwise, it looks like the U.S. forces are still maneuvering upwards. The other pincer maneuver is actually... Both pincers are going for the town, and only a small section is breaking off to go to the north. So they're going to start this town fight a lot earlier.
Yeah, this is a little different from what we saw in EU. In the EU, we saw a lot, pretty much taking the widest part, or attacking the wide
Maniac
side
practice
of the town,
makes perfect.
blanketing the north with
find a
Americans
group of players you like
and
to play
pushing
with and work
down
from
in a very even fashion. It kind of collapsed going west to east as the attack progressed, though with this attack going with a north and south approach, it would be interesting to see. I'd be mindful of the Americans pushing a bit too eagerly on one side.
Best I could say. Yes, Willow, they're redoing 3 missions, but they made some
maneuvered by
changes.
the larger Blue 4 garrison
Like there's a lot
around
more
those 2
flak now.
objectives.
And the gun batteries. We'll just have to see how it plays out, but I think I just heard mortar land. So we'll see if... oh, more mortar shots are firing.
Are those the mortars? There's the mortar, yep. That is
So
the
it's
mortar.
Michael and Kane, part of Papega Pirates. They're going to try to range some of those shots out. Again, I would think the Germans want to be a little more conservative with those this time around, so they can be a little more defensive about it. But shots are landing right in the middle of the town, which is great, but the U.S. are already starting to move.
They're the, yep. And it's pretty much what we saw with the
And just
first
for
one.
World War II,
Mortars landing as Americans are moving.
50% of the Soviets don't get a gun.
Well, we are
That's cute.
seeing a bit less aggression from the
Less
half-track.
guns, but more players. You have to
We
take
do
that up with the
have
F&F crew.
Fleck Veerling.
Thank you so much for the 9-month resub at Tier 3, no less.
Russian
Hope you keep
Fury
enjoying everything,
and
man.
Ladafel. Excuse
you
me,
get a kick out of this
Ladafel is
scenario.
actually... No, that was right. Russian Fury is the driver. So that's being a bit more aggressive. But we do now have those Thunderbolts coming in.
Yep. They've been actually up in the air for a little while now. I think they're just trying to get a good altitude here to stay away from the flak, knowing there's a lot more flak. But the southern pincer for the U.S. force is actually starting to pop a shit ton of smoke and move in.
Yep.
One German is starting to fire at them from Alpha 1. He's taking some return fire. But a few things I want to mention.
Suppression.
Number 1, where Russian Fury is, that vehicle actually got disabled by 50 cal airstrikes.
Yep.
So they still have to be very defensive about it because air can disable that Vic should they want to. And 2, what was really cool about round 1, you might have watched it, but the half-track ran down the U.S. X-ray team and just annihilated them.
I didn't catch that, no. Oh.
So that half-track can be a really powerful asset if used properly. But U.S. forces are now coming in pretty close, and you're hearing those Flak 38s fire up into the sky here.
It's way behind that Thunderbolt, though. There's another one trying to lead those shots. Yeah, the Flak Veerling's call to fame is going to be that rate of fire. We see Geolegs on one, Logan on another, of the statics over there by the mortar. Those things are going to be killer.
Speaking of the mortar, they really need to start using it now. Now it's at a much more effective range, and they can have forces in the clock tower as long as they have the long-range radio basically call for fire on those shots. One thing I was told about the EU rounds, though, is that a lot of players had trouble communicating because of the limited range of 3 clicks that were on the radios. Oop, I just heard the mortar fire.
Did it? I don't think it did. I don't see a tracer coming from it.
I thought I saw a tracer. Nope, there is a tracer going up in the air, but the shot is going too far to the right.
That's two, I think those were charges that just popped off. Miller and Coolbreeze are down, and it killed another 2 Americans over on the southwest side, right under the German flag.
Mortars landing to the west outside of the town, way off target.
Yeah, either that or they were aiming for the wrong
Oh
target.
God, we got one of the new fan favorites, Stark, running right up to the objective vehicle. I don't think they know that the German, I don't think the Germans know that the U.S. can see where this position is in real time.
Yeah, and Stark creeping around here.
Oh God.
There's Russian Fury. Can't get the shot
He
off.
misses the shot.
Yep, and Stark's out of ammo.
Yep, caught in the reload.
That then
And Lutzofel's able to reply with the G43.
Nice. Oh, no, yeah, that's the G43, excuse me. So definitely dropping him. Good shots from Lotofel.
So, Will, thanks for giving us sub to Maniac. Maniac, I hope you continue to enjoy Arma, man. And I will also say, oop, we got Barton coming around. Runs right into Lado, and he's able to drop him. Is that G43 quiet for you, too?
A little quiet.
Yeah.
But I can still hear it. It's still set.
Oh!
That's silent. That's
Holy crap! Look at him go! He's now fighting the bar. I will say the bar is like the deadliest weapon here.
not
And
according to Lotofel.
Jesus Christ! Is it? Look at his kill count. No way.
What?
No way!
No. There's a.
Look at he used the flak 38 against another squad too, dude. The guy's on 14 kills.
Holy shit! And I think he just got bombed. No, that's the smoke. I thought it was a bomb. No, but he is getting straight.
I didn't notice. He annihilated the entirety of Foxtrot 1 earlier.
Me neither.
And Charlie too. Ooh, the flak got some good hits on the plane. Jesus.
Yeah, he's getting
14 kills already. He's in Audrey Hotto territory.
That's pretty good. This quick, this far in. Yeah, Solus.
Not to say like he got 6 kills. Like good for him. I didn't know he fucking annihilated. Like I'm gonna go up. He just completely annihilated a Charlie too. Like all over here in the open. That's crazy. So he's abandoning that position now because the planes are strafing him. But holy fuck. Was not expecting to see that.
G-Legs and Logan keeping up that fire.
But yeah, what's that does incredible Arma 3 trainings within TSB.
Because I don't know how much they're doing against those planes.
The Flak 38s will tear apart a plane, but the planes I noticed can be really, really good at just evading those positions outright. But I think with the Germans using that position offensively, because that was the other pincer. That was the other half of the attack force coming in. So now I think the U.S. are outgunned. Ooh, Flak 38 tearing apart Vagrant there.
That absolutely wiped
his
out
engine's down. His engine's off. He has to glide down.
He's coasting. Vagrant there.
Yep.
Yeah, I see his props hanging still. Ooh, and there's another shot right at the rear of the fuselage.
Ooh. He's on fire.
Do an emergency landing. He's got some gaps to do it, but I don't think with this.
He's gonna run out with that. Oh, he hits the hedge and is dead.
Yep, that's enough for Arma.
The heck spawned under him? You see that debris?
Yeah, that's like a ramp or something.
Fuck?
What the fuck? Look under it. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna question it either.
I still can't believe we have a 14 kill count here. There was between a tank crew and EU round 2, there was 15 kills by a Panzer.
Jeez. Ooh, was that a satchel?
That was some sort of explosive on that Vic. I don't know if that was Latofel that planted that or something.
No, wait, why would he? I don't know.
I guess just maybe to damage it so the U.S. can't use it against him, realizing he's gotten so many kills off of that.
Slushy is AT. I think he was trying to go for the rocket, and I think he aimed a little low. I think that's what it was.
No, he definitely got the hit because look at the damage texture. This thing
was already changed from strafing. Yeah, the smoke effect was a few meters in front of it. But yeah, this city fighting though, it's grinding them to that push to a halt. We see a lot of green 4 action.
Oh, we're about to see Miller Hillary Clinton somebody. If he comes up here, Garcia's not paying attention. But Miller isn't going to clear this area out, so Garcia might exit and catch Miller. Oh, Garcia just saw Miller go into the other room. But Miller also might have gotten shot by friendlies, and we're hearing the mortars now starting to land in town.
Yeah, they're landing. Ooh, Garcia misses his shot.
Oh, no.
Yep. Ooh.
Yep, there's the headshot by the M1 Garand.
Was that the Garand or the... that was a carbine.
That was a carbine, yep.
Still, either way, the semi-auto is going to be the bolt action 9 times out of 10.
I think the U.S. are screwed because of Latofel. Like,
I think so, too.
I think the autocannon was great to use on the squad, but the fact that he was then able to kill everyone there with the G43 and completely nullify that flank is what really sealed the deal here.
Mean, it's that same kind of full-size rifle caliber. Another...
That was a satchel going off on it.
That had to have been. Does Slushy have one?
Maybe he does as the AT gunner, but we're seeing Germans pull their forces back. Looking towards the north, we do have some U.S. forces moving up to the northern cache. There's only a few Charlie 1 guys.
That'd be Catch and Carson up there for Green.
Pierce and Nusley were picked off.
Yeah, and then Schneider and Kolak are... So we have an actual 2v2 up here. As far as this beach defense.
Looks like Latofel's still bleeding, potentially crippled here.
There goes the Flak Veerling.
Oh, he sees Slushy and picks him off. That's kill number 15.
Jesus, a Gaver. Putting in work.
I don't think the U.S. is going to have enough at this point.
I mean, they still have a chance. They still have numbers, and they are making decent progress, even with them pulling their forces back. What about how many numbers there are? If they can concentrate their force, they have a chance, but it's a long shot.
Honestly, yeah, so Latofel, I don't know what he's doing. Is he... No, he pulled a handgun out. No, he took the 1911.
He wanted his trophy. He wanted a trophy bring back to his...
Yeah, I think he also took his bandages because now he's bandaging himself. We're hearing more of those mortars land on the western side of the town. And to the south, we got Command. Maz and Martin running up. They might catch Shy out in the open here.
Yeah, they have Executive Operator here with 6 souls in that half track. Shy getting left behind, about to be picked off here by Maz in the rear. And Shy, he is the marksman. He's the blue form marksman.
Come on, Maz. Hillary Clinton.
So, oh, what is that sprint?
Oh!
Did you
Gets
see
them in one shot. Yeah, they went everywhere. Now Martin can walk up and tap them.
Well, not if there are grenades going off everywhere. Was that
more mortars landing on the far western edge? And you got Buckets and Not Bay coming up. 2 really good players against Latofel. Yep.
Shy just woke back up. Martin is shooting over him. He doesn't know that Shy's there. Oh, but back around.
Maz wanted to finish the deal. Awesome.
Yeah, Martin had no idea that he was...
Bay just lagged out. Latofel just spotted Buckets. Buckets doesn't know he's there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Latofel quickly checking to make sure Buckets is alone. Hey, buddy, you're kill 16.
And yeah, that thing is silent for me.
Yeah, so I think it has the same glitch as the Thompson 1928 model, where it just doesn't give any gunshot sounds, but you hear the click click.
Yeah, like I hear the report of it. I hear the
oh,
but not
Lennox. I think just spotted Latofel running around behind the Vic.
The other Thunderbolt pilot is KIA.
Oh damn!
That is a comet now soaring through the sky.
Doing a loop-de-loop.
Would you loop-de-loop and pull, and your bird's all looking cool.
Hold up, is it going for a second one, or is it not going to have the gravity?
Those flaps are fucked. You know, he's not going to have enough momentum to do the second one, but...
Oh, wow.
Oh,
he's already
funny.
dead, though.
Oh, no, he's dead. It's just...
Catching Carson lining up to find the other cache as the 2 Blue 4 guys to the north are still looking around defending. Latofel's on 17 kills, and he's got more guys coming up. He might break Audrey Hutto's record. Great grenade throw!
Not right into Nuclear Moose's...
Second one going up. That's going to get a kill on Nuclear. No, it kills him and knocks out Acid Pedalos. That's 18. That's 18 kills.
What's the record? 21?
21 recorded, unofficially 23. Oh, but he gets picked off by Cool Breeze.
Why did he look away? Why was he looking to the north? Ah, well,
I think he was just trying to outmaneuver, but 18 kills is very close to that record.
I think that it's safe enough to say at this point that he did win on the round.
Oh, definitely. Just the numbers are down. What's that being quick to say? It's nothing compared to Audrey Hutto. Audrey Hutto, I would say, definitely, no matter what, even if I'm stalling for time, I apologize, but the difference is that Latofel had an HE cannon and was able to liquidate an entire squad, but what he did with the other 6 guys that pushed him and he was able to kill them all, that was pretty significant in my opinion. Whereas Audrey Hutto literally just played Siri and became a fucking commando. What's the name of that guy from the Vietnam movies? Rambo. He literally Rambo'd the entire AO. It's great. A little more coffee there.
Yeah, Latofel definitely earned his Ritterkreuz there. Patriot and that half track just kind of slowly going that MSR. Looking at the map, they tried to do another kind of pincer maneuver almost, but there's only 5 of them up to the north. Make that 4.
Kane and Michael coming around, 2 really good. Well, actually, I don't know much about Michael, but I know Kane is literally true to his name. And he has a G43, which also was being very, very powerful. Some straight fire landing by him because I think that's just Germans firing through the hedge. And he gets a drop. Oh, thank you, Kennarth. I was leaning a bit forward. And thanks for the 6-month resub, my man. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Cool Breeze is down. He just got double tapped. Sledv is still alive, but this is GG because of that crazy multi-kill.
That definitely. Well, the thing is that set it off, but he also got what, another 8, 9 or so. I'm sorry, like 4 or 5. But those on top, that was an extra group coming up here that he then neutered, and now like you were saying, Michael and King, they're wiping them out. Yeah, 2 in the north.
King just gets friendly fired, I believe, by Vonk. This is funny. These are actually the same guys in their squad, so they should have been told that they were doing that. But, nope, bad guys over there, they're bad, shoot. Because they still have the ability to check the map and check if they're hostile or not, so. No one checks, though, just Arma. Now, Sledv might see Mikkel here if he turns the corner on the hedge. Sledv does have a bar, which in my opinion is, I would say it's the best gun overall to have in FNF. He muted himself again. So yeah, there's only like 5 guys still alive. Ooh, nope, they got the kill on that one guy.
Yeah,
took out 2 guys up here.
But it's
Martin on 4 kills.
Over. It's a moral victory at this point if they can get that northern cache.
Martin's on 4 kills, Maz on 1. I mean, they could still sneak in because the Germans are pretty well spread thin. The last 4 IB guy in the town for the U.S. forces just got picked off, I think, by Casey. We got Sled now coming up to check this wreckage here.
G-Legs with that flak fueling hitting a little low.
What's that stopped his trainings because he got very busy IRL, and some of the times he couldn't, he just couldn't show up for his training slot, so he decided to stop. Do you see Wheaton's comments?
Yeah.
This isn't the exact same plan. In EU, they had a lot more men and surrounded the city. That's not correct.
Well, they didn't surround it. They just didn't. They didn't surround it at all. They hit one side of it.
They pushed from the north, got that foothold in, and then 2 other squads attacked from different vectors. But by then, they already had their foot in the door.
Ooh, good shot from Maz onto G-Legs there. But yeah, the difference being was that it was a unified push, not a pincer, and I mean it's really just bad luck that the pincer, half of that pincer got caught up.
Walked
by
right into the freaking
4-barreled AA cannon. Like, that's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. And yeah, with, let's see, 25 minutes almost on the clock, it's gonna be a quick one. Which, hey, bye by me.
Maniac, that's just an automated message. Don't worry about it. I mean, theoretically, Maz and Martin could... Oh, God, they're getting fucked. Never mind.
Yeah, that Scheissbecher launching grenades over them, that is going to be...
Oh, they're going to run right... Oh, thank God that's a smoke. Okay.
Yep. Jib, though, could do some work here.
I think he's just watching those upper levels instead of covering that corner. Now he's looking, but... they've already snuck around. What I'm curious to see is the northern fight. Oops, Sleeve just got caught out by grenades. Vonk and Roast knocked him unconscious.
So Carson and Catch up here on the north for Green 4. They have a cache up here to destroy. And yeah, Koak and Schneider just kind of vibing.
Unconscious.
Koak has a Thompson. So yeah, he must have picked that up off of a dead American.
It's either a smoke mod or it's a compatibility
for
thing.
an AK.
But they're using vanilla smoke grenades like they use in regular FNF. Oop, Jib coming around. Martin might have just spotted him. And there's the kill. Martin on his 5th. Great grenade throw. Knocks out Arma Jesus and kills Bronson.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to do a fighting retreat and then like call it because it's Maz and Martin. They know that it's done. They know that it's over.
I don't know. I mean, 6 kills for Martin. Arma Jesus wakes back up, but... Ooh, Martin getting... Ooh!
Getting,
no!
And Armor Jesus with the close range. He was focused on the far. Armor Jesus focuses on the near. And the double tap. Maz, yeah, he's running away. I don't blame him.
I will say this: the U.S.'s plan was solid. It's just, as you said earlier, they ran into the autocannon, and the autocannon said hello.
Yeah.
They have a stolen Thompson.
Carson and Catch starting to push in a little bit more. They are in the trenches.
Mm-hmm. I'll be occasionally looking over to see what Maz does.
Mm-hmm. So it is worth noting that
half
Carson
track's
and
coming
Catch
around to run
have
him
a
down.
a carbine and a Springfield 1903.
Earth Knight, it was just the
So,
circumstance of
not
that
the best weapons
autocannon.
for
Like, there's
super close
nothing
range
you can do about it.
But their biggest threat is going to be Schneider there with that ironic
He stole a Thompson.
Yeah, sorry, that was Koak that has the Thompson, not Schneider. But
Yeah,
yes,
Schneider has the Car 98.
Yes, I thought he had the Thompson as well, but no, that Thompson in the trenches is going to be hell. Schneider looking like he's... I don't know if I've heard anything.
They're going to call it in 1 minute. I think the northern objective could be taken, but definitely not the
but Schneider
southern.
peeks over. Misses the shot on Catch. Koak might get drawn out.
Oh!
Ooh! So much for a marksman. Carson gets the return. I think they traded a little bit. Carson's still up.
Look at that fire going in the air over there, man.
Pops a grenade. Yeah, he's going to try and finish that off. That's a quick grenade. Yeah, pops two over. They actually pop in the exact same spot. That's pretty good.
Oh, they're calling that super early. Okay.
That was a very quick minute.
That was a quick minute. I have a quick mag dump and he's spinning around.
Yeah. Big rip. Big rip.
I can understand why they did that. That was messy.
Very good win for Blue 4 there.
Jesus freaking. I don't even know what to say.
Wow, only 17% of my chat thought it was going to be Blue 4 victory, because it was a Green 4 victory last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so very nice.
Blue 4 won that one. All right, we're going to go to intermission. So we will be back in a few minutes. Going to run some ads, rerun the commands, and get everything updated. Thank you for joining us right now, guys, and hope I'll see you in a second. Unless you're subbed, in which case you will continue to hear me. All right, let's pause that. Reset that. Turn up our intro song a little bit. NF Suma. All right. A few things we got to do here. First off, let me copy and paste the multi. Hey, Maz.
Hey.
That was a slaughter.
Yeah, someone got 18 kills. It was it was pretty nasty.
Was it 18 or 19?
18. Oh, it might have ended with 19.
I think it was 19.
I think I got like 3 or 4 kills, didn't I?
You got a few, yeah. So did Martin. You got like 5, I think
he
6
did a
at the
good
end.
job. Yeah, it was pretty unnerving hearing like one whole squad just disappear.
God. Do you have Blue Force tracker as well or no?
Yep, and I just watched all of them disappear off the map.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool, Charlie's completely dead.
Oh my god.
But, yeah, stamina sucks, by the way, and so do hedgerows.
Yep, well, I know about hedgerows, but does stamina really suck?
Yeah, it sucks. You can run like maybe 20 feet and then your stamina's fucked.
Powerful.
Yep. Your guy's a pussy. It's, whatever.
I mean, if you are, you're the one on the ground.
No,
so I guess you're the pussy.
I'm not. No, I'm not. Shut up.
Yes, I gotta say, Severe is right. Blue Force Tracker in World War II. That's a big keck. That's a definite keck right there.
All right, I'll see you guys. Hopefully not too soon.
Hopefully not.
Let me see if they change the assets. Nope. All right, cool. So last round, the Germans barely won because in the tank fight, they had one Panzer IV survive, and then that Panzer IV proceeded to get 15 kills and completely nullify the US's attacks. But even then, it's by the very end, it was down to 3 German players. And the only reason the Germans won is they dismounted a few guys from the tank to run into the final AO to help defend.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I think this is me answering the chat. The sound bug is simply just IFA's mod bugging out because
that's
the
Arma.
latest
That's just
update.
Arma.
I know it screwed up the Thompson 1928, but it might have screwed up the G43 as well. So if they want to replace it, they could try the G41. Because I know for me to replace, to fix it, I had to turn it into the regular Thompson instead of the 1928, which means I couldn't put drum mags on the guns, but oh well, you know?
Mm.
I would say the Panzer IV is better paired against the Sherman for balance, but I mean, the Stuart is literally just like a light scout tank, you know?
We're gonna go ahead and start slotting it. They're doing this quick. Yeah, barely even, just a little after 9 o'clock now, and we're already going into the second round. This is gonna be a quick night. So Green 4 going to be defending this time. Yeah, Severe in my chat is like, we're doing Northern Front Summer, but no Finnish stuff. Kind of cringe.
Yeah, right.
I'm kind of forced to agree.
I feel like Severe and Arma Finland would be all over that, you know?
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, like you said, it's all about balance in the end with FNF, so that's why we're seeing just IFA stuff. And I think bases
Clutch, thanks
lore,
for the
but with
12
the compatibility
month
stuff
resubmit
to make it at that, put it at
Hope
that
keep
same
enjoying the
you know,
operations. Hope you get a kick out of this
level,
scenario.
I guess you could say. But yeah, no, I wish we could see the full force of the Northern Fronts mod. The BT-7s, the BT-42s, the T-26s, all that early Winter War stuff. That'd be nice.
Did the NF mod ever fix its key issue, though?
No clue.
Because I don't think they did. Because they had an update, I want to say 6 or 8 months ago, where they broke their server keys, and they said, "Oh, we'll just fix it next update." And I don't think they've updated yet to fix it.
Well, I mean, then they haven't broken their promise. Technically.
Just makes it unplayable. But Von Gulch, welcome to the Lance Corporal Club. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a kick out of this nice stream.
Severe says, yes, the NF mod fixed the key issues.
Okay,
they
good.
played it since then, so yes, they have.
Nice. I would love to do an MCO on Rate Road. It just, every time I put it up in suggestion, no one votes for it. Nope, watch this. Barb's going to correct me on how to say it.
It is not Rate Road. It is Rata or something like that, but not. It's at the very least, it is not Rate Road.
Okay. Should I call it Rata-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta Road?
I'm going to punch you in the throat harder than when you shot me in the face with an AT gun.
Okay. We'll call it Rat Road.
It's like how Barb said it, so Rata. Rata. You say every letter in that name. That's how the, Central and Northern European languages kind of operate. I'm gonna be mad at you because I can.
Okay.
It's been a week, man.
You're telling me.
Fair point. Fair point. Good counterpoint. Suomusalmi. Severe asking me to pronounce that word, but Suomusali. Oh, sorry, Suomusalmi.
Okay. then.
Hey! Nailed it. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I always love some validation from the Finns.
He needs it to sleep at night.
Well, I need you to sleep at night because you put that ass to sleep.
What?
Wait, did I say that out loud?
Why? How much have you drank so far? Asking for a friend.
I'm on like my second glass. Like,
Wow.
I don't know, dude.
Shot or glass?
Glass.
Oh, okay.
Well, like, but it's not like huge. It's like probably 2 fingers each. It's also a tiny glass compared to my normal one. It's like, it is very small. I mean, smaller things aren't always bad per se, but.
Okay. You know what? I have an idea. It is a very, very revolutionary idea. Give me 1 second to set it up, okay? Guys, this idea is going to be amazing.
Set it up.
All right. Okay, I'm setting it up right now. It's going to be great.
Well, we're loading the mission, by the way. Just letting you know.
All right. Cool.
Well, before I
right.
shotgun this beer, I have one thing to say to you, Liru.
Okay.
There are good ships, and there are wood ships, and there are ships that sail the sea. But the best ships are friendships, and may they always be.
That was actually very nice. Barb, I want to let you know that every time I cast with you now, there is now a point option where every time you say something horny, we can bonk you and put you in horny jail, okay? I'm doing this for your own good, okay? I love you, buddy, but we're going to have to bonk you. Okay.
That was Jess, by the way.
Okay. Anyway, the U.S. side has started off here. We're going to quickly go through the roster. So Maz is commanding Green 4 again. He is going to be working with Wheaton and Martin under his command, 2 FNF devs. X-Ray, the marksman, is going to be given to Pierce for the rifle, excuse me. Cheese, Koek, and Schneider are with him, 3 really good players. We have a mix of 29th ID, the home community, 4 FNF working under Alpha. Players like Mito, Lurch, Nuclear Moose going under Bravo here, as well as some ML players. Some more veteran names such as Thorn and Nutty Person with their community, which again I forget the name of, taking Charlie. Warwick is also with them. He sometimes co-casts with us, though it has been a while. And then we have Schnuffles, Artisan, 2 newer players. Along with Sony and Alice,
especially. Yeah.
taking Foxtrot 1.
So in this one, we do have some armored combat to look forward to. We have Panzer IV H's on the blue 4 side, and some Shermans. I want to say M4A1s with HVSS, possibly. You can tell it's the M4A1. No, excuse me. This is the straight up M4 because it has the turret, the little cone on the right side of the hull. So that it relatively weaker armor. You see some tracks, a spare road wheel, etc., bolted on for a few extra millimeters of effective armor, but otherwise it is going to be pretty dismal going up against those Panzer IV-Hs. It is going to be mainly used, or excuse me, should be mainly used to support the infantry and move in with them like that. The 75 millimeter gun on the Sherman should be able to penetrate the Panzer IV-H from the side, definitely, possibly from the front, if they can get a good kill, or sorry, get a good hit. The Stuart that is behind them has a 37 millimeter, essentially a pop gun compared to the 75 of the Sherman. So even then, it's going to have to get maybe around the rear, could still get the side shot, but front is going to be pretty hard, I think.
So last time the armor assets fought, the Panzers were able to snipe the Stuart, and then they sniped a Sherman, and then the Sherman charged the other two and was able to trade evenly, taking out a Panzer after it started. The Sherman started cooking off. So we'll see if the strategy changes here, but I think it's going to be again consistent with whoever keeps their armor alive is going to win the round.
Mm-hmm.
But the Germans...
That would definitely be the... Sorry, go ahead.
German side, just to go over their roster real quick, we don't have anyone commanding. It is just Mountain commanding as Platoon 1 HQ again. They have 4IB and Pointman and Flux, so elements of Pepega Pirates and 4IB there. Looking for other veterans. We've got Sideways, who I'm not sure if he's still in the 501st. If not, he'd be in UPSC. Or he might have went to Peppa Pirates with everyone else. Slashy, Lolo, Logan, so TSB members, then Logan, who I don't even know where Logan is anymore, but he is always the wild card of FNF.
I think that's a good way to describe him. We don't know where he is
a wild
anymore.
card.
He's just a wild card. I still think back to one of the first matches we commentated where he stole that little bird in the field on Trinaris.
That was great.
I still look back to that and just think, damn, he was fucking, or is fucking good.
And then like 3 or 4 weeks later, he fell out of a Huey from the turret section. He lagged out or something.
Sometimes you just you don't win them. Sometimes you
win some and you
lose
some.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, finishing this roster, we got Jib Style, Green Thumb, Latofel. I'm going to be watching Lado this round. I mean, frickin'... He doesn't have the G43 again. He only has the Car 98, but, I mean, he was able to literally fight off an entire squad and win. So, I'll be just watching him to see if he's able to make any more cool plays. Similar to how I've been watching Stark, who did fairly well in the EU rounds, but I don't see him in... Oh, no, he is 4IB under X-Ray. He's going to be the marksman this time around, so that'll be interesting to watch. But some of the newer veteran players making their presence known during World War II, but... Overall, I will say last time this mission was run, again, the Panzers did a lot of work, but the half-tracks were kept in reserve till the final sector, and they were also able to really lock down the final AO coming in and stop the U.S. forces. But now that it's more of an 85, 90-person match instead of the 120-ish, 110 we saw from EU, we'll see if that number change has any major difference. Hey, Bad Wolf, how are you doing, my man? What was a long day? You want to talk about it? Hope you're doing okay,
Maz
man.
and Mountain both commanding
Hope you keep enjoying everything.
I don't know if they're going to be doing this for the third round as well, but it's an interesting, interesting thing seeing seeing them command, multiple rounds.
Oh, Az, you did a great job pointing Slushy to the AT, man. It was good.
There for, plays and counter plays and some real kind of a deeper level of strategy.
I understand, Bad Wolf. I just hope it was okay. I know your line of work is very strenuous sometimes. Something came up.
My chat's making fun of me because I put my glasses on through my balaclava, and they say I look like a dad, which, given the fact that I'm wearing
a dad with a maid outfit and a white balaclava on.
And a red beret, and I don't know what dads they know, but they sound like a lot of fun.
Probably VR chat dads at that point.
And those aren't dads, those are daddies.
I see. I would consider that a bonk, sir.
Yeah, no. I'll
Chat,
take
please bonk him. Bonk him hard. He needs to be bonked. Also, I don't think we ran this, so let me get this sorted real quick. This would be NA, and I'll give you guys 5 minutes with it.
Leah, we were just talking about this. How does this whole fit look like a dad?
I'm glad you clarified, because I heard this whole fit, and I was about to bonk you again.
We need to unpack that a little bit. How much time we got left? 8 minutes? Okay.
No, we don't have enough time. I'm not unpacking it, sir. We're not unpacking that, sir.
We are a female-dominant family. Sounds good to me. I always support femdom.
Of course you do. I'm glad you have a choice in it.
I'm looking to see the bonks. Okay, y'all are just saying bonk, but you're not redeeming the bonk points.
You gotta redeem the bonk points. See, if I ever stream next to him, I will literally get like, you know those inflatable like hammers or giant bats that you can get like from fairs and stuff? I would just hit you with that.
Oh,
there we go. Literally just turn around and bonk him. Yeah, I did censor horny because it wouldn't get past.
I worked around that by calling it hormny. I was hormny because
it wouldn't even let me. It wouldn't even accept hormy though. Like I tried.
Horm HORMNY. Hormny.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. I'll try that.
Yeah, try that.
As is.
Yeah, sure.
As is totally right. I should set up my. I finally have an excuse to set up that fucking stream deck. I'll make a fucking soundbite button. I'll just smack that every time.
Hey,
I'll have that set up by next week.
You could smack me.
I knew you were gonna fucking. Just smacks. These are my smacks. Yeah. Actually, that sounds like something else. Shut up. Shut up. I realized my mistake.
You didn't realize fast enough, fucko.
Sparky, I will join you in the end of the month when I get set up with my new space because I'll have a shit ton of space for VR. And I can smack you with a blue slipper. You know, the Cox HUD mod for the furries and like bonus content, they have a grenade which is literally a blue croc that you can throw at people and kill them with. It's great. I need a bonk button too, apparently. Oh dear. I'll add them by next week. Good God, we have something to spend channel points on now. Barb, we're coming up with ideas, buddy. Broadshore, what are you cocking there?
We're coming up with something else here in a minute.
Oh God, no, that's for after the stream.
5 more minutes to go. Do you want to take a look at these objectives? Because I haven't even looked at these motherfuckers.
Okay.
So real quick, Sector 1. So first of all, Summa is going to be very mountainous.
Your arm is a thing, but super laggy.
Very foresty. It's meant to be, well, Scandinavia, so there you go. Sector 1 is going to be a patch of forest in the middle of fucking nowhere. We have Not Bay here set to hold the entire line by himself. And as a proud Finn, he will do so gladly.
Oh, geez, Barbarian, you gotta stop drinking on the job, man. It's not really good for you.
Sector 2 is going to be the town of Summa itself. Big old circle on the western side of town.
Late bonk.
Pretty decent area. Lots of, again, trees to work with. Terrain, fairly hilly. Some ditches, some peaks and valleys.
I wouldn't be the one to ask Pigeon.
A nice varied terrain to work with.
I know OCRA is working on 40k PvP, though.
Finally, Sector 3 is being abandoned completely, but it is actually a bit of a trench line with a solid divot in the back of it. So very nice. At least there for a decent defense. I think this wouldn't be too bad, like a defensive point. But Sector 2 seems to be the favorite here for the Germans, and that does kind of make sense. Lots of roads, lots of buildings to work with.
They did an airborne D-Day thing,
sector.
but
again,
no actual D-Day.
With this specific game mode, the Green 4 need to capture all 3 sectors. They can capture it in any order they see fit. And to capture it, they just have to be in the sector with no alive or conscious Blue 4 up in that sector. So if, example, at Sector 1, if Nape were to be in the sector alive, hiding in the trench, and all of Green 4 was in there, they wouldn't capture it. But as soon as he gets shot and goes unconscious or is killed, then they would capture it just by one Green 4 being in that sector. So that's the best way, I think, to describe that. We do have King and G-Legs in that Penza 4 H, that long, sexy 75 with a muzzle brake, looking up over Sector 1. Liru, your thoughts?
So how this worked in EU Round 2 was they did a, not really, I don't really have a term for it, but they did a unified defense of Sector 3 and Sector 2 and a bunch of territories around it. They had Fred, who was ground commanding Blue 4, stay in Sector 1, and he just stayed there for a while, but the U.S. attacked from the northern MSR, pushed the Germans out of Sector 3, and the Germans had one tank on the northern and southern side of Sector 2, but folded them in on the crossroad to the northeast of Sector 3, and that's where the final trade of the tanks happened, and then that Panzer IV pulled back and basically covered the north of Sector 2 and racked up like 15 kills. So here we're seeing, because there's less units, I think Blue 4 is just going to hold Sector 2 without pushing out to defend Sector 3, and Bay might try to hold Sector 1 on his own as a stalling tactic.
That could definitely work. And again, all 3 sectors need to be captured for Green 4 to win. This all eggs in one basket-ish defense. They do have some outliers like Not Bay and King, Armor Jesus, etc. as outliers. We also have a forward force of Point Man and 3 others in a Kubelwagen. They're going to be heading out on that southern MSR, it looks like. But apart from that, it is all summer all the time, and I think that's a decent thing to do.
So one other thing I'm seeing that's different here is Blue 4 X-Ray is in a Kubelwagen ready to drive off and recon one of these MSRs. Really what I was talking about with EU Round 2 is whichever side is able to communicate more effectively is going to win it. And the U.S. were doing a great job with that communication until they got to the last objective where things broke down a little bit. Squads started attacking ahead of others, and the Germans had very little communication from what I could see. But the tank just kind of held out as a crutch. So again, I think it's really going to depend on who has the better armor here.
Yeah, and as far as armor is concerned, I think those Shermans are, and especially the Stuart, are going to go down in one hit. I think the Panzer is going to be able to withstand at least a couple hits from the front of either of those tanks. Side and rear, no guarantees, but otherwise, I think that's going to be pretty good.
So what we saw last time was both tanks were able to take a few good hits from each other. Unless their engine on the rear is hit, then that's an instant kill.
That makes sense. Mission is starting. Here we go. Hope y'all redeem those points, because we'll see what happens now.
Guys, help me finish out my coffee so I can gray out the caffeinate thing for round 3.
They're the ones heading out. Stark and Jay Lee
we're going to be doing a lot of mission dev.
Influx from who knows where's.
Thank you, Az. So it looks like the U.S. might try to ride the southern side. You got the recon guys driving along an SSR here, but they quickly turn around to now head north.
Okay, they phased into both that rock and that tree, and I was wholly expecting them to go flying in a fireball.
Tokyo Drifteru. Suma, yes.
That was like nails on a chalkboard to me. Ugh. Good try, though.
Thank you. It's my brother that mainly speaks Japanese. I just try to emulate what I can hear from the very few animes that I watch.
Well, you watch more hentai than anime, so I figured you would have been able to pick up on some pronunciation there, but I guess not. Either way.
Well, I mean, while that is true, the things I've picked up are, I don't think they're Twitch appropriate, sir.
Hentai?
See, it's funny to hear you say that, but then I remember you're wearing a red beret with glasses in your balaclava, which it's a white balaclava while you're wearing a maid outfit. That makes it even funnier, in my opinion.
green for X-ray.
Is driving down the MSR going right to Sector 1. Fuck's sake. I'm drinking my caffeine, don't worry.
See, it all works out when I get drunk, man. I don't give a shit about what you say, even if you do interrupt me. It's fine.
You just interrupt me back, Goober.
I try.
Be hard against it. Well, wait, no. You're right, I do need a bonk version for myself as well.
For yourself. No, make the one for me more expensive than the one for yourself.
Of course.
Vice versa. No, why are you bonk? Okay, no.
Yeah, they're still bonking you because of other shit. It's okay.
I probably said something that deserved that. Go home, Barb. You're drunk. I'm not drunk yet. I'm well on the way, and I am home.
Are you?
I'm home.
How many glasses have you had? Because you said you were on your second. Are you on what? On your third, fourth?
Well, here, let me finish my third.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
And don't forget I chugged a beer.
Yes, you did.
Oh, we do have golf.
Oh, you shotgunned it.
And, yeah, I shotgunned it. Yes, very true. The Panzer here, watching right around the corner, right before X-ray stopped.
Yeah.
X-ray stopped right before the corner. So do they have eyes on that? They might actually.
Real quick, I do want to say the bazooka that the U.S. have is very underranged, and they got to get close to the AT target. Otherwise, they will almost always underrange it.
Oh, but here comes the convoy. Actually, it was the Vanguard force, but they didn't go far enough. And as soon as they pass this tree line, this Panzer IV is going to have a goddamn field day. Who is the gunner in this? I believe it is G-Legs. It says he's a gunner. Kind of glitching out, so we'll have to take that at face value.
Quick reminder: all the kills the tank gets will go to the commander.
That is true.
For both the gunner and the coax machine gunner in the front.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I was more wondering about the perspective.
All right, I need one more caffeinate, guys, and I can finish the damn thing.
They are starting to dismount.
Well, we can tell by the symbol. So King's the commander, Arma Jesus is the machine gunner because he's that extra seat.
I think it's the latter.
Michael's the driver.
Opening up on Pierce.
And G-Legs is
one of their buddies goes down. That again is X-Ray. That is Cheese who went down, who was the medic for the X-Ray team.
That MG is very, very effective.
Oh, and so is a tank shell being lobbed their way. No, I think that wasn't too effective.
Shermans are pushing.
Yeah, they're going to that low ground.
Yep, getting through those rocks is a little tough.
Yep.
But we'll see if the tank gets tunnel vision here. One of the advantages the tank can have is the commander turns out and just watches everything. Because now you got the Sherman coming up.
Yep. Pickles here, the gunner of G2 here.
Oop.
That was a hit. And a hit in return.
Panzer's cooking off.
Arma. Wow, that Panzer's cooking off from the... Yeah, that is a cook-off. And that one should be a cook-off as well, but...
Nope.
Ooh, that one... Wow,
Deflection.
From an M4 at that range, that angle? No way.
Ooh, it's smoking now after that fourth hit. They didn't pull back after they...
Smoke.
Yeah, they should have pulled back after they noticed the black smoke was coming out, because otherwise they just stayed in the open. And now the tanks are 1-to-1. But if they keep that up, then the U.S. forces will still have the Stuart to work with, and that'll still give them a good advantage.
Yeah, that'll be better than nothing, though. One Panzer truck should take out a Stuart, no problem.
Ooh, that round reflected off the front of the tank.
Oof. Yeah, all the Blue 4 guys...
Thank you, Shadow Spark.
Were there 6 people in that tank? No. No, King of Lauderdale here are in normal uniforms. Everyone else is in the,
two guys just came up to assist, but now they're going to get on this trench line and try to defend, but now the Sherman's going to return fire. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? And now we wait. Some of that tank crew's remounting in that Sherman to make it a full crew, except they forgot Pickles, so Pickles is running back. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate, Marshall. Oh, that twin 30 cal from both the coax and the machine gunner on the front. It's a nasty combo. Barbie, okay?
I might have just spilled ice cold water all over myself.
You fucking goober.
Hey, at least it's water, not anything else.
Yeah, at least it's not frickin' whiskey, then you'd probably be angry at yourself. It is cold. Now, I remember I once took Bloodway now to a really fancy restaurant, and while we were ordering the appetizer, she accidentally knocked my water glass on me, and I was wearing like a full like tuxedo and everything, so I just stared at her, and I'm like, okay. That's the night.
It's like don't cry over spilled milk. Don't cry over spilled ice water dripping into your lap.
Yeah, right?
You're wearing a paper-thin made.
Stewart just got sniped by the Panzer. The engines are slightly elevated, so that's why. But on a front-on-front fight.
That's the Stewart down. Bucket's opening up with his Stewart, or with his Sherman, excuse me. But Bronson in that last Panzer, front hit.
Oh, the Sherman's turning. It's going to expose its engine.
Yeah, that was right in the side. I think it hit, yeah, it did hit the extra armor plating. That bulging side is extra armor plating. Actually, oh, that is very close, but...
the devs choose them.
Oh, man. That is about as close as it could be.
Now we're 1-1, but there's a full squad coming close to that Panzer. I wonder if anyone has AT capabilities from grenades.
Another one. Another shot at it, and Bucket's Sherman
They're
is
cooking.
That's all 3 American tanks down.
Some sort of explosion has happened on the Panzer IV. I can't tell. Montgomery's running up. He might have AT grenades.
Looks like he's the one going to try for it. He might have a satchel. That might be what it is. Again, they don't have third person. Everyone is locked first person, even in vehicles. So
this tank getting very aggressive here.
Montgomery's there.
The bazooka guy is completely out of position. Montgomery trying to set up a charge. Oh! I'm waiting for it. Montgomery is not going to give chase. Ooh, a little bit of a lag spike there.
Oh, no. That's the water. Oh, no.
I just heard a wet sound. Are you okay?
I'm... A wet sound?
Yeah, from your mic. Like a drop of water into something. Are you okay?
I don't think I mentioned it, but when I spilled that water, I also spilled a lot of it on my keyboard.
Oh. That's not good, Chief.
I mean, I don't know why you heard a wet sound to the mic.
Montgomery's still trying to get up to this tank, but it's driving further and further into friendly territory. And also the Germans have sent a squad around to flank Blue 4. Jesus, US. Draconics is down. And this is all, like, veteran players here. G-Legs and King leading. Grenade being thrown. That's going to go right in front of G-Legs. A little bit of shrapnel. King's now coming around. He has an MP38, so he's got a good range here. He needs to chuck grenades, and that's exactly what he starts doing. Goes a little far, might catch Schnuffles. A little bit of damage on him. King now pulling back. Another grenade thrown, landing next to Zoni, but the rock takes it. Another rock landing close by Schnuffles. It's not a rock, excuse me, a grenade. King getting picked off. Green 4 trying to push this attack. G-Legs pulled back as well. More grenades being thrown. And now we have the tank holding the line as well as U.S. forces charge. I just watched Bridge get mowed down by the twin machine guns. Yeah, I heard a water drop as well. That's the
I think I'm
weird
okay.
thing. Okay, that's good.
Thanks. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, I'm surprised Bronson's still up with that Panzer IV, but he is pulling back.
Stark in the back line with X-Ray. No kills yet, but this is a great position for the marksman to be in.
Oh, we do have this. I don't know. You mentioned this flanking force from Blue 4 from the east.
They're mostly wiped though, but Stark is with them, and he is the marksman, and this is a great place for him to be.
Yeah, they need to really cause some casualties here for Green 4. Otherwise, I don't know how effective this is, or how worthwhile this force is going to be.
I think that the U.S. is still making headway here because they just wiped a few guys on the southern side of Sector 2, and now they're continuing to push up. But that tank has been marauding in this area, and so far it's gotten 2 kills, but it could get a few more. There's the third. I think if the U.S. force stays consistent and just tries to hit these sectors, the hardest one is Sector 2, so that's why they're going for it first.
Yeah.
But if they don't get enough kills on the Germans can just redeploy to the other sectors and hold them and just win by attrition. Funny enough, Pickles is on 2 kills in Gamma 2. He was one of the Vic crews. He took an STG-44, and he's going to use that. Personally, I like the STG-44 at close ranges, but longer ranges, the recoil can really knock you off of your aim, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the precursor to the assault rifle for a reason.
Tank is on 4 kills now. Make that 5. So I assume it's going to get more kills here just because of this. But Cosmonaut has the bazooka! Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Shot.
Oh! Great shot there. Closed the distance, took him out. Vonk getting engaged by Dreek, but he's unable to connect the shot. Cosmonaut puts a few rounds as well. Vonk switching to his handgun and gets dropped by Dreek. Lilac, I think, is going to die in the cook-off here. All right, so with that tank not being available to Blue 4 now to get a massive amount of kills, they already got 5, but the U.S. still has a big fighting chance here, and that is going to be nice to see. Now it's going to purely rely on infantry. The Germans still have 2 half-tracks to work with, but I don't know. It's going to depend on how this 4-man group moves up. They're trying to hit Shy here on that half-track, but they're unable to land the headshot. Shy took a hit as he went to the driver's seat. I think he's just trying to reposition the half-track to line it up. Barb, feel free to interject when your stuff's ready, and I'll shut up, okay? Shy now spraying down that smoke. Pickles trying to flank here. Pickles is going to push. And the U.S. are pushing a lot of forces here. I do hope Barb's okay, because I wouldn't want the water to completely short-circuit, like, not just his keyboard, but his new headset, too, because he got my headset. My headset was pretty expensive, because you got to get the headset and the adapter and all this other crazy shit.
Okay, the water's starting to dry out. Good news is the water doesn't affect electronics, so I think we're good.
Okay, sure, yes. Did you see the bazooka kill on the tank?
You're funny.
Okay. He's so mean. All right, Green Thumb coming around. He's going to catch Sky looting. And he also sees Catch. Gets a headshot. Gets a triple kill on the 3 of them. Holy crap. So that took out Sky, Catch, and I believe Pickles. So great play there. That just shows the power of the STG-44. When you're in that close of a range, you can spray everyone down. He's going to come around and make sure everything is taken care of here.
You said that was Pickles?
Yeah, so it was Pickles, Sky, and TF121. All just got dropped where Green Thumb was. Then again, I don't think it was Green Thumb. It was the other guy in the group, but just got a great triple kill there.
green shade? No, or well, no.
Green thumb. He just sprayed the 3 remaining.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, green thumb and green shade are in.
They're 2 different people. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was green thumb. My bad.
No, you are absolutely right. Yeah, green thumb. 3 kills, looking like.
Got Nielsen Montgomery pushing. They're going to try to flank that other half track. They're going to run into Mar W here. Montgomery might see his gun poking out. Oh, but Mar spots him. And he gets the shot as more, just hesitation right there. And Nielsen doesn't hear the gunshot and isn't reacting to it.
Yeah, Nielsen, I think he said he had a long range, and it says he's an element leader, so he might have been listening to long range and didn't really recognize those gunshots or how close they were.
Yep. He's scanning now.
I think he was talking to someone over there, and I was like, hey, what's up? Are you...
Oh, no, he's going to find Marv. Marv turning, too, and he gets the kill! He stole the M1 Garand from... You cannot make this shit up! You cannot make this shit up! I love it! Tell me you can't make this shit up!
You can't make this shit up.
Thank you!
No problem.
You okay? Oh my god.
Buddy, I almost drowned my keyboard pouring water. I'm gonna pour myself a big drink right now.
Okay. You drink yourself so you can get nice and drunk for round 3, okay? And I will tolerate it this time.
Bitch,
All right.
you tolerate it whether you want to or not.
Okay. Well, anyway, I think the U.S. is moving into screwed territory. The number advantage was lost despite them taking out the Panzer because we've just seen a few good Chad plays by the Germans here. Norris and Holt on point. By the way, Holt is Cholt. He just took the C out of his name and joined the 29th ID, yeah.
I see.
Because usually milsim groups, they make you get like a serious name. So I think that was him getting the serious name.
Well, that makes sense.
All right, so Norris put some
here.
shots on Mar.
Yeah.
Mar's waiting with that Garand. MG42 firing. Ooh, Patriot getting a good flank. Taking out Norris. I think he wounded Holt there. Grenade being thrown over. Both sides throwing nades. Holt's running out of room. That grenade might damage Patriot, though. Get some shrapnel. And the U.S. are organized to do one last good push. A little bit of a lag spike right there. And then they also got a few players pushing Roast and Bronson. But one of them just got taken out. 2 of them just got taken out as Roast now occupies the roof with his Car 98. So Warwick trying to look around to flank. Roast, I'm not sure if he heard Warwick's footsteps there. Yep, he's now checking below. No one's looking up here. Oops, Cyrus might have just spotted him. And Roast gets stuck in the fucking TV antenna and does a freaking somersault when he gets shot to death. And Cyrus mags dumps him to make sure he's dead.
What's
TV? Lovely. That's a good question. I don't know what this weird metal thing is sticking out of the building, but hey, it was, maybe it's a clothesline on the roof. Who knows? Holt's trying to follow Patriot's half-track as he pulls it away. More grenades being thrown. Oop, Holt turns around.
Well, I mean, Patriot does see him. He sees him through a little slit in the armored front of that half-track.
I think he's going to align it so he can get on the machine gun and shoot him.
Trying to line up the machine gun. Yep, there he is.
Yeah, so he quickly goes down so he can't get shot. Now he lines it down and starts suppressing. That was a good call right there. Put some rounds down to make Holt freak out as he reloads the gun.
I don't think that was intentional. That's the only reason that I would...
Bronson spotting Warwick. Not taking the shot, though. Warwick spots him. Because Bronson only has a bolt action. He quickly runs back as he's under fire from the bar. Cyrus is going to be out of ammo at that point. Cyrus switching to a secondary as Bronson on 5. He was the gunner, or at least the commander of the Panzer, as he now pulls back. And now Warlords might be able to cover him.
Whoa. That grenade just a little bit too slow. I'm surprised Bronson and Warlords haven't gotten into the half track to try and, you know, keep give it an actual crew. This rear kind of flanking force, what's left of it, Flux, Armor Jesus, and Jay Lee, still trying to put in work. And I think this is what has really kind of encapsulated that Green 4 attack and really put those kills in, is in that rear guard, that rear echelon, not able to really do effective
chicken.
defense. Artisan trying to do what he can with that 1919. Schnuffles the garage, or the car.
Is that a 1919?
When I clicked on it,
No, it is 19. Yep, you're right. Right.
Is.
Just they sound like the bar, but they use the same exact caliber.
I thought it was.
Flux getting the drop. Armor Jesus running up to flank that gun as Flux plays chicken. Has his handgun out too. Took a lot of shots, and he still doesn't get the kill, because I think the caliber was just deflecting off the helmet.
Patriot hopping out real quick, getting a kill, and then being forced to hop back in, but no! Holt gonna put a stop to Patriot's
Finally
reign
stops
there.
him.
Yeah, Holt finally getting back into the positives.
Numbers are looking pretty tough on both sides right now. Artisan woke back up. Artisan's back awake despite taking multiple pistol shots to the head. And RG just thinks he got him. I would say the U.S. have a slight numbers advantage here, and if they can press the AO, they might be able to win this one, because there's only one defender on either AO still.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this half track is going to work.
RG just lined up a shot on Pierce.
In the hands of the Americans. Obviously, as a armored vehicle, it has a inherent, you know, plus.
Artisan might come around and get revenge.
Spearhead, kind of breaking through enemy lines, but we'll see. I don't know if Blue 4 will have any AT, or if they do, it'd be combat engineers, maybe a Panzerfaust here and there.
Uh-oh.
But yeah.
Artisan running into Armored Jesus and gets his revenge.
Ooh,
Oh.
Nice. Sprang him down.
Lucky for Artisan there, because he took multiple headshots from the pistol, but I guess the helmet just deflected them. Now, I would assume, yeah, like the concussive force of a bullet ricocheting off your helmet would probably knock your lights out for a little bit.
Depends, but yes.
So we just saw the Pearson and Koak. They're going to join the rest of the U.S. force coming up. Hold on. What did Slushy just do? Slushy just 18 a guy in the building with his Spencer Shrek. Oh my God. Who is that? That's a command element there. He killed Schult. Slushy just rocketed Private Hole through the window.
Yeah, I think Green 4, they still have a chance here, but considering the fact they haven't gotten a single sector yet, I don't know if they're going to have the ability to really clutch this out. They're all kind of huddling. Do you see this on the southwest side of Sector 3? They're huddling.
Sideways pushing Maz, and he gets the kill. That quiet G43, man.
Mito and his group now pushing up to the east. Gonna run to Reznov here, and he goes down quick. Reznov with that Gewehr. Yeah, that quiet Gewehr.
Funny enough, this was the building where the last stand for the other Blue 4 group was, where they clutched it. So it's funny to see that mirror. Ooh, I thought he might have seen Michael there. Oh, Reznov knocking that Blue 4, USA guy away from his house.
Yep.
Oh, and he shuts the door right on his grenade.
Deny the grenade. Beautifully done.
That was great.
Hey,
No soliciting.
Hey, Maz, Sideways screwed you. Oh, and Green Thumb taking out
Nice.
Another player with that STG-44. That's his 5th kill. I think the Germans might clutch this AO again.
No, the Germans have it, yeah.
Yeah, Germans are going to have it 2 games in a row.
Oh my god.
Pretty good showing so far. At least a better showing from the Americans than the first round.
Ooh.
But yeah. Ooh. Panzerfaust going out, hitting the half track.
I think that was Slushy's Panzer Shrek, actually. Yep, he just dropped it. That was his 2nd shot. And I think it got the gunner.
Oh, well, it definitely did.
And now it's on fucking fire.
Just spontaneously. Wow, look at that.
Delayed cook-off, I would be willing to bet.
So one thing I've noticed, by the way, guys, Gulf elements love to get really up close to enemy really quickly and not listen to orders.
Is that because the, No, you were, Green Force, so you were USA, so you, saw the Shermans duke it out. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They weren't supposed to do whatever they did. I told them not
Gulf
to leave
elements
the
are the
MSR
tanks.
because of all the rocks and shit.
Well, thankfully, your bazooka gunner was able to hunt down the remaining Panzer.
Yeah. Yeah, Charlie was on point this match.
He is looking for Artisan to the south. Lee might find Artisan to the south. Artisan's starting to come up with another 1919. I've seen multiple 1919 gunners, so I think they just have the 2nd Machine Gun Squad taken. Because we also have Cyrus with one, and he's in Charlie 1. So the Charlie 1 machine gun got changed to the 1919. Wait, no.
Oh, he
that's correct.
But
No, because Charlie 1 does have it, so... Is Foxtrot 1 also a weapon team? No, they would be the machine gun team, right?
So, I will say, from a mission maker who's had like a little bit of time with the new World War II template,
Slushy got knocked out.
blue 4, green 4, and I think to an extent red 4 have had their stuff changed from the normal usual FNF stuff, loadouts. So you might see some guys with more AT. Like, if you'll notice, Independent has no light AT.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because they don't have any light AT historically. Blue 4, I think, is the only one outside of...
Oh, was that Reznov?
Germany is the only one with a light AT. Them and red 4.
Russians are going to have a PTRS or PTRD.
No, so they actually have German gear.
Huh.
I don't know why.
Well, because they were prone to capturing it.
Yeah.
So supply issues in the Soviet lines were a very real thing.
But the Germans and the Russians have similar light AT with the Panzerfaust.
Ooh, Cyrus throws a grenade right onto,
Apple.
Yeah, he dead.
Gotta take him down. Oh, and this spray down for good measure.
He hella dead.
So where do you think it went wrong for Independent here? Because I was only on comms and
I think the biggest thing would probably be losing all the tanks. The 2 Shermans and the Stuart were definitely a big hindrance, especially as early on as they were. I think that really
CF
would
just
be
got a
the
good pick
linchpin,
off.
would be those tanks going down so early and without really having a big effect on the
Light AT would be a
infantry aspect
Panzerfaust,
of
yeah, the
things.
single
'Cause
shot
those
AT.
Shermans, their HE would have been able to really, I think, do a lot of damage to the Blue Fort garrisoned infantry.
Yeah, so I told the Shermans and the Stuart to stay on the MSR and
bitch
continue
slap that guy out of here.
And
who
for
stole
whatever
an
reason, they decided to go off in the
MG42.
field and play fun games with
And
the Panzer.
Domo's also down by Lee. Wow.
Don't
I
know
would-
why.
I would say it went wrong because I watched multiple German players just outmaneuver like entire fire teams worth of guys, and the German player would just get a multi-kill, like 3 or 4 kills in
Yeah,
rapid
hey,
succession.
So, you know, a lot of people were complaining about the semi-auto with the Americans versus the bolt action on the Germans.
Yep.
Seems like people are starting to get a hang of the Germans. That's what that is. I mean, that's how you play them.
Well, so
Yeah.
the balance here
Guerrilla tactics.
is the carbines are multi-shot, but they won't one-tap, but I have always seen a Car 98 one-tap. I just watched CF dome 2 people, and one of those 2 people
'cause
literally
one's
charged them with a machine
much
gun.
larger caliber than the
Exactly. So that's the balance.
Well, the
Damn.
Grand will also one-tap people.
Yep. But
Because
there's
that is a rifle caliber. That is
yeah, it's a big caliber too, and you don't see a lot of Garans on that side though.
Fire capacity or fire rate than the Car 98.
If you really wanted to balance it though, give Springfields to all the U.S. players.
Nah, I think it's fine the way it is. I think people just need to get used to it. They need to balance around it rather than it balancing around them. That's my opinion. I know probably not a great opinion for a lot of FNF people, but
I mean, I was talking to Barb before round 1 started about if they really wanted to balance the machine guns, take the STG-44, put it out to the automatic riflemen for all the automatic riflemen to counter the bar, because you can give a 25-round mag, and then put the MG-42 with the 50-round drums that they already have and pair it with the 50-round M1919 for the machine gunner for Charlie.
yeah, so the automatic riflemen for Blue 4 are STG-44s.
No, they're MG-42s. Unless that changed this round.
No, the machine gunners are MG-42s. The automatic riflemen are STG-44s.
Okay, I am seeing Foxtrot too with the machine gun, and
Yeah, they might have picked it up.
okay, but in the first round, the squad weapon, squad automatic rifle was an MG-42, and they had an STG-44 in Charlie 1 for the machine
Yeah, so
gun.
how it goes
So it was
for
inverted.
the Germans is Alpha. I think is it? Yeah, I think it's Alpha and Charlie have automatic riflemen in them.
Okay.
It might also be Bravo. It might be every rifle squad has an automatic rifleman, and they're all STG-44s. It's 6-man teams and shit.
Okay.
If I'm remembering correctly, which I should be. I'm like 90% sure.
I will not be casting Titans tomorrow, as I'm going to be painting my new house and setting up garden plots and buying stuff from Home Depot and
I mean, they should just call it
do a
right
lot of
now.
fun with that.
Yeah. 2 people left in. Well, I mean, surprisingly, what is a 2v6?
I wouldn't call it here because it's
I
still
wouldn't call it
very
here
close.
I think Pierce and Kowak specifically, I think they'd be able to do it.
Pierce is the marksman.
So they're going to give it 5 minutes, but last time they said 1 minute and then they ended it in like 20 seconds, so I hope that doesn't
Well, yeah,
continue.
that was because I whispered up to the gods when I saw that. I was like, "Yeah, I quit."
Oh, as
You
commander,
forfeited?
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to drag it out, you know.
Yeah, no, that's
So
fair.
I just yelled at the gods. And
I
said,
appreciate
quit.
that. I can appreciate that.
I'm
Here's
gonna be honest, I don't think they should have put a 5-minute call on it. I think they should have just let it play out because it's 2v4 right now and it could go either way.
2v4, 2v. Wait, what? Am I No, 2v6.
It's 2v6.
Well, yeah, the
It's
two
just
are
more
like going
negative.
south though, so it, you know, I could see them clutching, is what I'm trying to say. But this is just a really big AO, and Blue 4 is just
They're
gonna
way
hide
too
in every
spread
little
out.
corner. So
Tell you what was funny was being command in the back, and then all of a sudden Martin, my my company command medic, just gets shot. That was pretty cool.
Whoa. That box in the top right is different.
No, it's not. The
What
15
box?
minutes remaining one?
Yeah.
No, that's new. Or, I mean, that's old. It's not
Well,
new.
the box itself, that's been there, but it was a different box.
I think you're
Maybe it's just an
hallucinating.
IFA.
I think you're hallucinating. I don't see anything different. Barbo's gonna yell at me? Yeah, because he's drunk.
Okay.
How you doing, Boo?
Man, Barb is so silly, isn't he, Liru? Such a silly boy.
Ooh, CF getting his 3rd kill with the Car 98. Throwing a grenade up. I think it deflected off the side of the wall, though, and went a little to the right. Kowak's now freaking out. Potato has just been showing. Potato is also known as CF, but he's been just doing really well with that gun today. He's imagining weird boxes
Well
now.
done to Kowak.
Yeah.
I think he can still do it. Green thumb and that half track.
New boxes, rounded
Could put a
corners.
stop to that though.
Neat.
Oh, yeah, Liru.
Yo.
Did you see my blown up Sherman that I had on my map?
For round 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Thanks, man.
I like how you blew one guy's legs off and then had the other guy have his leg blown off, but his leg was like right next to it.
Yeah.
Pretty metal.
Brutal.
CF's coming for Koak. He wants that 4th bolt-action rifle kill. Ooh, he might have just spotted him.
And
CF's a
Koak
bloodhound.
is really
He
focusing.
pointed him out. Sorry, I'm sorry, Barb. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's just very focused on the engine from the half track. That's all. So he's really focused on that and not really aware of his surroundings. I don't think he's looking around, but he is still very much focused on that.
He's surrendering.
Oh, and friendly fire into the building.
I think he's rethinking his surrendering.
Well, he dropped his Garand. Oh,
Ooh,
Just got shot in the back.
By CF in the leg.
They're pointing at him.
Oh no!
Jesus.
They killed an unarmed combatant. No, war crimes. No.
Okay, no, that box is different. That box is different. That's a solid black outline.
Is it because it's rounded edges?
Okay, Maniac, I'm gonna go and do my mission brief.
Oh my God.
Goodbye.
Bye, Boo. I love you.
Hi, Platts. You don't like the maid outfit? Well, too bad. I'm gonna fuck you in it anyway.
What? Why? Why? Oh, BRB. We're gonna frickin' do the... Jesus Christ, Barb. Alright, intermission song time. Oh, man. Okay, so it's a SAO
My
again.
keyboard is lighting up really weird colors.
I don't think that's a good thing. What's that? I don't think he
No,
rides them
generally it
anymore,
isn't.
man.
And my C key is not working. Nor are my arrow keys. I'll be right back.
Yes, Barb, that is what happens when you drop water on your keyboard. I know. Didn't he break his computer like a month ago? Not his computer. His keyboard like a month ago, too? Like, oh my God. All right, let me update the map command. The map is... How do I spell that? Erdoret. All right, let me check the multi here. All right, it's just down to Barb, Potato, and myself. So let me reflect the multi on that.
Liru, I want my goat back.
Alert Gots go. Righto, Flats. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for the $1 shout out. Hope you keep enjoying everything, man. Hope the VR lifestyle is adequate for yourself, and I hope you keep enjoying everything, man. I can only up it by 1.2 because, I mean, that's the maximum. So, you tell me. But I think it's also because I don't speak as loudly as I did a few months ago. Because a few months ago, I found that when I'm more stressed out, I speak louder. But when I'm more mellow, I just speak more quietly. So this is the loudest you're going to get. The adpocalypse has ended. Hyperion, I'm not going to lie to you. If I could give you more ads just because of that, I would. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible person. Yep. Yash, this is it maxed out, so. All right. Now we're just going to wait for round 3 to start. Then we only got about 75 players. Hopefully we'll see another cool kick-ass bridge defense, but this mission, the U.S. won because they maneuvered their Charlie 2 element on the rear of the German lines and just completely outflanked them. That was pretty funny. And Bloodwing is asking for some pictures of some furniture. All right, let me get those to her. Moving's good. We signed the paperwork yesterday, and now we're going to coordinate our Saturdays to receiving furniture, doing some painting, organizing the space, cleaning up a few things. Some places need gout, and yeah, making sure everything's fine and realign some cabinets.
Trouble. I went to go find my other keyboard, but I can't find it.
Oh, you goober. Well, buddy, I hope it all works out for you.
Thanks, Dad.
No problem. Where did I put the lazy boy? Ah, there we go. I'm going to send them through Discord because it'll let me send multiple at a time. But yeah, I might make some like YouTube shorts about it or something just to show you guys what we're putting in and whatnot. So I also have a GoPro coming in for some other stuff. Otherwise, guys, I hope you are enjoying tonight. I am going to continue the stream after FNF ends because we're going to develop the Aftermath mission, and I'm going to make the mod set. Probably take a small break, though, to use the bathroom.
I'll work with it.
Prep myself, so. All right, cool. Getting those sent to her because we might grab 1 or 2 more pieces of furniture for some stuff because we have a whole bedroom set. We have the mattress coming in. We've got a couch. I have my desk in my garage packaged up. I got to build it, so I'll probably be spending Saturday doing that. And she has her desk. We have a guest bed that her parents are giving us. We have a dining room set coming in. And
okay, so I can
maybe
type
1 or 2 pieces of
CV
furniture
and everything and like Steam. But when I try and like update my command, like chat commands, like half my keys don't work.
Weird.
Very weird.
All right, let me get the prediction going for you guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, I forgot to choose the outcome. Yes, the Germans won that one. All right, last bet of the night, guys. There you go. Kill this music here, and we're going to go ahead and play that song. All right, same AO, same rules. Let's see how it goes with the round 2. Also, I appreciate it, Assassins. It's been fun, because a few fans have asked me for some addresses to send some housewarming gifts too, and I need to catch up on unboxings, but I always say it's going to be this week, but really I'm just
Yeah, it's the weird.
trying to finalize everything.
It's like I can do that. That's no problem. But I just can't update my chat commands.
You,
I don't
you
know.
just put
Weird.
that in. Okay.
Yeah, side chat.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should go get my water.
Maybe you should. Wait, no, don't get any more water. Don't keep it away from your computer. I'm worried what else you might do.
Huh? What's that? Pour it over my case? You got it.
Okay, buddy. I'm not buying another one for you.
For a second, I thought we were on Altus, but no, this is Mariday River. One of my favorite maps as far as IFA stuff. Nice little bridge crossing over the Che du Pont River.
That was pronounced well.
Was it actually? I was
Yeah.
trying to make fun of the French.
Oh, no. Chef Dupont. Perfect.
Chef du Pont.
Rivière.
La Rivière. La Rivière.
That's the funny thing about French stuff is you can try to make fun of it, but it actually makes you sound more authentic in all honesty.
God.
Had a French 2 lesson once back in high school, and as a joke, I just started speaking in like a really thick accent, and then my teacher looked at me and went, "Oh, that was really good." I'm like, "Wait, what?" So I did my PALS testing with that accent, and I did really well, but by then my teacher knew it was just me making fun of it. Oh my God.
If you're making fun of it, but it works, then
It worked. Yeah, exactly.
like fuck, dude. Like, oh, fuck. All right, Liru, I did all the legwork in the last 2 missions. What are we doing here for this third one?
All right, so this is a mission made by Maz. The U.S. side, aka Green 4, is going to try to take out 2 Flak 38s, one in the form of a vehicle which cannot be moved to the south, and then to the north, a just static Flak 38 is up there. Now, the U.S. forces have an M8 Greyhound and a bunch of transport vehicles, as well as 3 M2 half-tracks, which can give them a lot of additional firepower. They've got a smaller number of forces here, but I am seeing the 1919 in play under Charlie. And I'm not seeing any AT. Nope, it's Buckets, who is in a separate element under Charlie 2. That is good because they are going to need it because the Germans have a 250 half-track, which is a smaller half-track, but still quite as deadly. And they also have a 222, which is a armored car with an autocannon, which... Funny enough, in EU, the driver armored it against some transport trucks and had it fly about 150 meters in the air and explode.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
I think it's the 222 has the machine gun in the turret. I think the 223 has the autocannon. I could be wrong, but that's my World War II autism is saying.
Looking at the actual gun, it's literally like a flat cannon because you have that giant caliber on the left.
No, I'm looking at it. You're absolutely right. It's an autocannon and a coax machine gun. I'm just saying, I think it's a 223, not a 222. I think the 222 has just a machine gun.
It's listed on the in the mission description as a 222.
All right, well, I'm going to look it up and prove I'm wrong just to...
Yep. I looked it up, too, to confirm because I didn't know what the 22 was. It is accurate. I did the same thing in EU because I thought it was... some sort of half-track, but no, it's accurate. But otherwise, one of the craziest things that the U.S. forces can do is if they go up to hill point 80 to the north, they can park their Greyhound up there and completely overwatch the northern objective. So we'll see if they try that strategy again. And there's 3 different ways to cross the river here. There's the central bridge next to the southern objective for Blue 4. There's a southern bridge, which isn't really a bridge. It's just a point in the water where it's safe for vehicles and infantry to cross. And then there's a northern footbridge that the vehicles can actually drive on and basically cross as well. And we saw the U.S. side use that bridge to get their half-tracks across. How the previous AO played out was the Germans did an all eggs in one basket defense and were able to lock down the southern bridge, which caused all the U.S. forces to maneuver to the north. Scandia Recon maneuvered all the way to the northernmost part of the map and pushed around. And the rest of the force used the northern footbridge to get across, as well as get the half tracks across. They destroyed the northern objective, pushed against the town, took significant casualties, and as Blue 4 did a counterattack to the north, Scandi Recon came in and pretty much soloed the objective. Azariah pointed out where Slushy should go, because Slushy was the AT gunner, and Slushy one-tapped the objective, and they honestly stole it right out from the Blue 4 side's nose, which I thought was pretty funny.
Pretty fitting for Scandi, I have to say. I will say I do like this briefing tent that they've set up for Green 4. Nice little touch.
What's also cool is if you look at the map and really focus, you can see where all the added buildings are, and you can tell they've actually done a lot of work to this AO. So Maz did a really good job.
Yeah, agreed. As someone who's just like who's made missions on this map, this is very much enriched by the mission maker here, which I appreciate. By the way, yes, you were correct, and the mission maker was correct. The 222 had the autocannon.
Yep.
The 223 did not. You are correct.
So it looks like Blue 4 is actually going to hold out the northern objective this time, which I'm really worried about because the Greyhound has a really good overwatch if they take it to the hill again.
You say that, but again, it's a 37 millimeter, single shot cannon. It can do some damage at distance, but I don't know about rapid fire or anything like that. As far as you know what I mean. So we'll see. It could definitely get some nice shots, especially with HE into these buildings.
Speak French, you have to sound really gay, yeah, right?
Barn buildings in towards the bunkers. I think it could be very,
Sounds
very
mean,
effective.
but it's kind of true.
But I don't know about I don't know if it could be a menace,
What I'm worried about here is the northern side's a lot more open, which is going to allow for the U.S. half tracks to do a lot more locking down as mobile 50 cals.
Yeah, those half tracks are going to be very mobile, exactly like you said. Yeah, those are going to be big force multipliers.
But it looks like the German players are bringing some of the static MGs to these open areas to help lock them down. But go ahead.
Well,
They just pointed
no,
right
you finish
there.
your thought. I'm sorry.
So they're also going to start fortifying, but again, this is all open territory for that Greyhound to snipe with its cannon, because that Greyhound's going to excel at hitting static targets and machine gun emplacements. So I think the U.S. has a really good advantage here as long as they play their assets correctly. If they don't, then I think the Germans are going to be able to hold unless we see another Scandi Recon level play of a massive outflank.
I don't.
And what's that is correct.
I understand
Twitch has been
kind
snowflaky
of
over the past 6
but
months.
I don't agree with it. I feel like holding the
Just don't say the
natural
G word in
choke point
chat.
at the bridge is going to be a lot more of an effective defense than what they're trying to do here. They still, obviously, they have some bridges to defend here. These little footbridges going across the waterway, but like this Platoon 1 HQ, Foxtrot 2, X-Ray kind of scattered, smattered defense isn't going to withstand any kind of real assault across that bridge.
So
they have no real AT. They have no real way to deal with those half tracks other than sniping out the gunner and driver, and their numbers here are lacking.
Do you want me to tell you why they're defending here?
Go for it.
They're metagaming.
How so?
EU round 3, this is where the US assaulted from.
Okay.
So they're basically gambling on a meta from a previous round, which is dumb, but I can't say
really
it's dumb if they're gonna
considering
if it's gonna work.
Well, if it works, sure, whatever. But like, there's 5, 6, 7, 8 people here. They're not going to they are not going to withstand the 30 or some odd people on Green 4 coming across that bridge. Yes, yeah, sure, they'll assault across that bridge because that's what the mission is.
Exactly, Ash. Hey, Salzik, how you doing?
But set up a base of fire alongside the edge of the western side of the town, on that side of the river. Set up a base of fire, and get people across. There's ways around that. I don't know what they're thinking as far as a meta here. I don't know. Am I missing something that's obvious? Because I think whatever they do, they're gonna get overwhelmed. They have a couple Panzerfausts, maybe.
Yeah.
I just don't see how this is a meta decision,
It's just because of what happened in the previous round. That's why I think they're fortifying this really hard. Because you're right, on face value with 3 choke points to go in, if U.S. does their recon right, they can just go through the south route, completely undersweep the German forces. But I think everyone's just tired at this point. This is the last round of the night, so they're just going to do it. You know what I mean?
Okay, that approach to things does change things, and that could be very possible.
So we'll just see how it goes,
We will see how it goes. We will have to see.
I love how I see a dropped radio backpack right next to Sky, Flood, Maz, Pickles, and Catch.
Really?
Someone's just gonna go rogue and say, "Fuck it, I want me multi-kill."
Yeah, I feel like if they were to hold that footbridge to the north, Blue 4 would be okay, I guess. This bunker here by King Rost and all them, was that there, or did they just?
No, they built it. So they have a new fortify script for World War II style stuff.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, look at how they built Flux's MG bunker. They hit him in a bush and they built some sandbags around. That's actually kind of dope. I like it.
Who's MG Nest?
Flux's, Bronson and Roast around him by that one bunker you called out. If you look behind the wall, looks like they're moving another MG into that bunker.
Ooh, yeah.
I like it.
Okay, that's pretty neat. Yeah, nice little firing line there. Should be able to catch out any Americans who try and at least get on the bridge. But that'll probably be spotted out. Well, maybe. Maybe not. We have about 10 minutes or so before we find out.
It depends how cautious the U.S. want to be, but honestly, if they just move up to the northwestern hill, they could get all their recon from there and then make a decision on where to advance. They'll probably send some feeler groups to the other bridges. Because the last round, a lot of German forces just charged across the bridge and set up a really far perimeter from the actual town itself and just nullified a U.S. push. And then the U.S. decided to push south, and then they remounted everything after their recon guys saw a few guys on a tree line behind the crossing area. They didn't see the 222 line in wait, but they saw the recon guys and made the right call, and then they maneuvered north. So there's just a lot of maneuvering in EU Round 3 when they ran this mission. What's my CPU and graphics card? 770K, that's slightly overclocked, and a 1080 Ti. I put a bid in to get a 3080 Ti, but I wasn't selected. It was the Newegg thing. And all the Best Buys that had them were just out of my drive range.
Oh, Jesus. Do you see this this ambush on the road heading into town?
You mean the one to the east?
To the west.
Oh, yeah, the west. Yeah, the Maz was talking about this earlier with me. The guy with the blown off leg. And the leg's like right there. Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Pretty fucking brutal.
You can see the Lieutenant Dan impression in the front of the Willie Jeep. He ain't got no legs.
Yeah. Listen, dude. As a person who broke their ankle and knows very well how like sharp pain in your lower extremities.
I've compound fractured my ankle. Yeah, it hurts.
Your angle or your ankle?
Ankle.
I know.
What's that?
Yeah, it hurts.
To get into like VR stuff, and the 3080 Ti has better processing for videos, it would have been a good upgrade. and then have my 1080 Ti as a backup in case that short-circuited.
1 minute to go before the round starts. I
did my research. It wouldn't be for Arma, it would be for other stuff.
Overall, they're set up.
But I'm going to probably wait like another year and then do a full thing.
I think they're going to win kind of reaction.
What's that? I don't think there's any 3080s out there. Like, I looked. Well, I mean, regardless, Lord, I couldn't find either.
I'm surprised that they're loading into the transport trucks and not really loading into the the half tracks. Excuse me, I almost said Humvees. I'm too used to modern shit.
I think they're just going to use the half tracks as fire support weapons. We got an AAF guy on the outside. That's just a lagged out player.
I just noticed him too. Yeah. He's harmless. He's just running around. And he's dead. Wow.
And the round begins.
He's just dead. Like that guy.
I think he got run over because there's a lot of blood next to him. Ouch.
He did.
All right, so now we're just going to see how the U.S. deploy here and if the German force does anything to counter. Yeah, what's that? The issue is I'm also budgeting. So right now, I either have the money for a new graphics card or patio furniture because I got a stimulus check, which was the first one I ever got. But for the most recent wave coming out, the 1,400, so
and
one or the other. But I won't have the money now because now I'm going to use it for patio furniture because it's all
they have wisened up, and they did take all 3 of the half tracks. So that's good. They'll have a bit of a force multiplier with those 50 cal HMGs on top. But their
assassins. I'll look into that.
Is yet to be seen.
Thanks, man. What does MSRP stand for? I'm sorry, I'm brain dead right now. Plus shipping, but yeah, because they don't want the minimum search. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. God. They don't want the cards going into Bitcoin miners and shit. I have a buddy of mine that
yeah, they are really going for that southern approach, which is
a horn, right?
Not quite what I expected.
I have a friend that got into Ethereum mining, but he's having to change up because of the Ethereum 2.0 update.
Here, holding the German side of this footbridge.
Yeah, right, Yash.
Pickles and Maz up here with the AT. I don't know if they're expecting them to push across. I mean, I guess it's really just shallow water. They don't have to take the bridge, so yeah, that shallow water would be more than enough for a half-track tank or even a truck to get across. So, all right.
Any vehicle can cross. It's shallow enough for that. But looks like Blue 4 also sent X-Ray down to the south, so they're just going to evenly recon out every position. But Green 4, because of that lessened amount of players, they only have enough to just cross over one area. But we might see them pull away from certain areas in favor of others, so we'll just have to see how it goes.
Yeah, X-Ray down here, holding that southern crossing.
Congo line of vehicles, yeah, right?
Might be the ones who see action first, as that is what is looking like the move for Green 4.
I'm not going to lie, I did use my old laptop to do a little bit of Ethereum mining,
I think,
and I sold it.
Made
a few $100 off. It was pretty good. But it's like an old 5-year laptop that, I will admit, I think the mining kind of screwed its already dilapidated components, but it can still stream stuff. So the general consensus I've heard from the players is it's going to take a lot of adjustment. Some people outright hate it right now, but some are getting into it. And I think by next week, if not the week after, we'll see people really adjust. But we've already seen some people get some really crazy multi-kills with everything.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been interesting to see how well they've shifted, because there are so many things that are different from what we normally see. Like, I think we've mentioned before, the radio situation, going from everyone having a radio to only team leads and squad leads. having radios.
And then, just to quickly cut you off, even then, like, they're having a lot of communication issues with
for
people.
sure, because it's
Breezy thinks
word
it's your
of
one
mouth.
sub.
It is runners. It is, you
Hope
know,
you keep
kind
enjoying the
of
ops. Hope you get a kick out of this
throwing
scenario
your
here.
voice out into the wind and hoping someone is there to hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then there's been some people just outright denying, like, just ignoring people. You heard Maz come in here and bitch about his tanks in round 2 just not doing what he said.
Yeah, and they paid the ultimate price for it. That tends to be what happens when you ignore orders from command, is that you die very quickly.
So Maz also just DM'd me saying game logic fucked up and there's apparently some buildings that shouldn't be here on the map. The only thing I can think of that might have caused that is if he hid some buildings and they're now clipping because the buildings didn't hide. I know when you make hide building areas, you have to check the box that says apply locally, because otherwise it doesn't apply to everyone, especially if you have people JIP. Join in progress. JIP, yep.
Yeah, like you mentioned, there are a bunch of extra buildings here. I'm looking for any buildings that have like any clipping, like buildings that are placed.
We'll talk
in a
about
removed
computer
building,
parts after
but
this round, and
I don't really
I'll
seem
let
to
you
be
guys
seeing
know about
much
my
of that,
situation.
so I'm curious as to
not
what
really a
exactly
situation,
was
but
meant
just
to be here that was
for it.
not.
Situation for me puts it into much of a negative context, but it's just, you know, how it is.
The entirety of Green 4.
Oh yeah, the British rated a Bitcoin setup.
The entirety. We do have Green 4 X-Ray, Lance Corporal Z. Pierce, Corporal A. Schneider, and Sergeant Lieutenant V. Koak.
Uh-oh.
All here on the western side of Chef de Pont.
Jib Style's transport truck just charged and it routed recon, but CF has stayed behind. He doesn't have a radio though, so he's completely cut off. Might have been AFK for a second. But I wonder if they're gonna... Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was wondering if he was the marksman. No, that's Slushy still in the town. CF, I think he's just an extra rifleman. So, in other words, he is expendable, as CF always is.
Some long-range shots going back and forth on the north.
On the north. Ooh, there is also an extra team out there. Foxtrot 1, excuse me, getting up into the top of that castle tower. Executive operator with that M1919 A6. So those are the first shots ringing out, and that is telling Green 4, hey, the north side is pretty well locked down. Look at that.
If anything, that's just going to reaffirm the U.S.'s decision to enter from the south. They did run into that scout car, and I believe the Germans do know they're coming. That scout car is actually redeployed itself down the road to check for more forces coming up. And we do have Bravo driving up with that 11-person transport truck. So far,
CF.
no kills on either side. Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say CF is still hiding in that bush, waiting for his moment, but he looks like he's moving now. Nope, he's playing it smart for once.
I mean, he's been working wonders with that Car 98. He got a lot of good kills last round. He might be able to get some pickoffs to the east, where you got Jib Style and Commander Pickles in their Vix. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's watching him. I'm surprised we're not seeing the 222 redeploy here. We are seeing the half-track redeploy, though. And the 222's on an Overwatch hill, actually, but it just can't seem to find good eyes from its position to the north.
Now, Nielsen in that stubby half-track does have some infantry in there with him. I'd redeploy that as well. As, Cheese also heading down there in that 222.
CF still hiding here as Shy drives past him. Oh, is Shy gonna stop? Because he's platoon commanding. Yeah, he's the overall ground command for the U.S. side as Platoon 1 HQ.
Let's see, he's going to be that rear echelon, so that's the perfect target for CF to hit.
But will CF predict that? I think he's going to stay low and wait another minute to see if any other vehicles pass, and then probably start moving in to follow.
I mean, if he gets a look into the back of that truck and sees that it's empty, there's a big dust cloud kicking up behind it, but if he starts moving now, he has some walking ahead of him.
I thought it was flipped. Hearing some more fire to the north as they're skirmishing off with that tower. I am seeing some blood at the base of the tower and some bandages, so someone definitely did get hit.
Oh, yeah. And shots just kind of being exchanged back and forth. Mainly suppression in general, just kind of shooting shit. Literally shooting the shit. Let's see what happens. Have there been any casualties yet? I don't think so.
No, no skulls.
And doesn't look like it. No surprise there.
Alpha 1 that brought that half-track over, they're going to hear those trucks to their north. Might try to reposition. They do have... I thought I saw T4 Herb with the Panzerschreck, but that was not the case.
Yeah,
it's
the fact that
Pickles that has it.
Oh, yeah, here they go. Now they're dismounting. Did Norris or any of them... did Norris or any of them down there spot the trucks? They definitely heard them. So they know they're here, and they might have eyes on them.
CF is now going to the south, trying to see if there's any dismounts there, but he's going to be a little late. Probably play a Logan.
Yeah, he's going to need to find some kind of transportation, but he should just
he's just going to linger outside the AO and try to follow the forces coming in. He might be able to make it to make a play, or he might not.
Without any contact right now.
Yeah, he's going to spend a lot of time on foot there. I do like how we're probably going to see the Greyhound get some good shots in. I'm also waiting to see where that 222 redeploys, which actually it's pretty close by.
Where is that Greyhound? It is kind of in the back line. If it spots that 222, though, so that's the thing. The 222 should be able to hit it with a few rounds and blow that up, but the Greyhound should hit it in just should hit the 222 in just 1 or 2 shots and kill it as well. So pretty much it's going to be a battle of who sees who first, which is, you know, arguably normally the case in FNF. Whoever sees who first usually wins.
Green 4 X-Ray, meanwhile, infiltrating the western side of the city. Might try to find a few marksman shots, but this is going to be a very dangerous crossing, despite the fact there's only a few guys actually watching this area. Shots going out to the east. I don't think neither side really knows where each other are, as Blue 4's remounting that half-track, and I think they're going to pull out. How hard Brother of Arms was.
For Green 4, they are taking fire here now from that southern group of Alpha 1.
Call of Duty World at War on the hardest difficulty,
mounting back up and heading west, and now pushing south.
Ooh, Greyhound just tried to take a pot shot, just short.
Yeah, just a little short, little behind that half shot.
Definitely caught that one.
Yeah, definitely got that one.
Too many trees in the way now. Oh, that 222 is flanking around hard.
Yeah, golf.
It gets into position.
Oh, Mackenzie went back and picked up CF. No, he didn't. Mackenzie went back with Logan, drove around that area, and CF is still on his lonesome. They do have Blue Force trackers, so they should still be able to see him on the map. But yeah,
Logan might come back with that truck.
Yeah, Mackenzie and Logan.
That's what he's doing.
Both getting the trucks. And leaving a Kubelwagen. Oh, that's dirty.
Ooh, half-track's deploying now. Ooh, Nutty Person and Bridges knocking out Herb.
Herb going down, yeah. Oh, the stubby half-track too. They could use that as a force moment.
Another one.
Against this infantry.
Where's that 222 support?
It's heading the wrong way. It's heading east. It needs to divert.
It's on its own flanking pattern. Oh, this would be tough because that 222 could get a really nice overwatch vector. Nielsen getting in the half track, trying to drive away. Montgomery stuck bandaging.
Sideways actually getting out of the 222 and heading up to the top of the hill here. Just kind of doing some forward path.
Big lack of coordination. Montgomery going down.
Gets decimated by Green 4, pushing up our core with that half track in the 50 cal.
Big miscoordination here by the German forces. But I think it's the last round of the night. Everyone's tired. Next creator DLC is going to be the Iron Curtain, right? The follow-up for global mobilization. Logan's completely driven out of the AO. He's now going in reverse here before he kills himself. I don't know what Logan's doing. He's now back into the AO. 222's coming back around. And I just saw the X-ray truck get annihilated, and whoever was in there just got killed.
I think that was Arc firing on him with that 50 cal. Yeah, whoever was in there got
Oh my god.
and then burned to hell. CF, though, persisting. He will not be a baked potato. Not yet. Spots out Eagle there.
Greyhound coming around to flank that 250.
Oh,
250 is going to drive right into him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, vehicle ram! Whoa!
And the cook-off, of course. No, I don't think that was intentional, but Nielsen gonna try and,
He's running. Oh, he's screwed. Trying to throw some grenades. Rest in peace, Nielsen. Oh, the brutality. And the 222 is pulling back. Ah. We got Charlie 2 and Alpha 2 that are pushed up. They're firing at the clock tower where some Blue 4 was spotted.
yeah, that's Platoon 1 HQ up there. Holt and Slushy.
A lot of heavy fire.
GL's been like rifle grenades being launched up there. Slushy is the marksman with that ZF scope.
Should AT fired. I don't know where that landed. Oh, I think that was Charlie 2 trying to flank with the AT weapon.
Oh, Slushy with the dirty angle.
Oh!
Trying to get the gutter of that half track there. Little low. Ooh, and it's returning in kind. Slushy does get a kill though.
Nice. Blood's trying to push up. He's picking off the gunners. Both the gunners are down on the 50 cals.
Yeah, I think Slushy got one there.
Oh, but now Blue Force pushing to the northwest to take out that group. Flood going taken out by Paladin and Sam Hamwich.
Oh, geez. Slushy got hit with 50 cal through the wall.
A lot of grenades being
Still
thrown.
pretty fucked up, but is able to recover.
German forces pulling back. Green 4 X-ray trying to set up an overwatch, but there's a Blue 4 X-ray man. Logan coming along the road, might run into the U.S. forces. Pierce readies his gun. He's the marksman. He's going to pick off Logan. Misses.
You know what, this is a scene out of Inglorious Bastards right here. Come on, open up on him. And... no?
He survives.
Miraculously.
What the fuck is the 222 doing?
survives.
I think Green 4 has a solid chance here because the Germans have just... there's a little bit everywhere here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a battle of attrition, and if the German force can continue to keep everything together and push into the AOs. Now, we do have Buckets and Vargren to the south. and one of them is marked as AT, so they have the bazooka guy, so he can one-tap that vehicle, and he's got not really a lot of guys he has to contend with to get to that angle. So I could see them completing that objective, and then this other large horse of the US pushing in.
Clapped. Yes, Slushy got clapped.
That 50 cal finally penetrated.
Yeah. They get a kill, though. Nothing to detract from. Oh, is CF dead? CF is dead. He's in my chat now. RIP on 0 kills. Yeah. Yeah, we followed your endeavor. Just didn't really work out, man.
All right, Eagle's still to the south, I guess, flanking around. The 222s come around to the rear. It's doing another dismount. They're checking again, but I don't think anything's coordinating them. Furthermore, I think they're, like, beyond 3 clicks. Wait, no, they've always been within radio range on 2 clicks, so I don't know. I guess no one's coordinating that asset, and they're just left to do whatever. Zoni might have just spotted Vargrant here. No, we did not.
Logan pushing up to the castle to the north. Now getting opened up on by that 19.
Ooh, he just got shot, though.
Gets knocked out, finally. And when it hits that tree, ooh, no, stand still, comes to a stop. Look at him, he's just taking a nap. He's just taking a nap. Oh, he wakes back up from his nap.
Fucking Logan. Vargrant and Buckets trying to sneak under Artisan here.
Logan has woken back up and is trying to heal himself. Of course, Logan is the medic.
Oh.
Of course.
Nasty headshot, but Schnuffles knows he's here. He just saw Artisan get dropped. Just checking Artisan's body, I guess, to see where he got dropped.
Schneider and Koak pumping smoke on the western side of the river to the south of St.
Real quick, look to Vargrant, Buckets, and Zoni on just below the southern objective. Oh, Zoni. Vargrant noticed. Buckets doesn't realize it. Oh my gosh, Zoni has to reload.
He has to reload. Vagrant hopped off.
He's taking the AT out.
The grenade! The grenade! The second, but the AT doesn't do shit.
What?
It's a grenade, though.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually? Did Buckets just kill himself with his own grenade?
That he did. Either that or it was Vagrant's grenade. What's Vagrant on? Is
They
he
just
on,
he's on 2, but Buckets is on 0. My God.
I mean, hey, technically that's a trade.
I don't want to think that logic is flawless, but Vargrant's gonna have to go take Buckets AT to go blow up the objective. What the fuck?
There you go. Say the hard F. Hey, Maz.
You see me take a round in the back of the head?
No, but we did see Buckets take a grenade to the face.
Oof. Wait, Buckets took a grenade?
Buckets was throwing grenades up to kill. Wasn't Artist Zoni. They got Zoni killed, but they kept throwing grenades, and they threw a grenade up, and it just landed right back at them and blew Buckets up. It's just
RIP.
oh my God.
Yeah, southeast of the Chef de Pont objective.
Maz, were you green 4 or blue 4?
I was blue 4. I was the assistant missile launcher.
Yeah, so you were a part of that flank, but your AT guy just whiffed those 2 shots over the half tracks.
Yeah, he's not used to it.
That's fair. It's just, again, it's that adjustment like you said earlier.
Yeah, go look at my body. You see how close I was to salvation? We were retreating from that White House to the southeast. I literally just get a straight round in the back of the head.
Ouch.
All
right. Green 4 is making that push to the northern objective. It's going to be up to Vargrant to loot Buckets' body. Yep, he's taking the AT, and now he's medicing himself. He could still clutch that objective because it's only Schnuffles and Solus in there. Green 4 X-Ray across the bridge. They could also cross and assist him.
Oh, damn, I didn't realize I got a kill.
That's the thing with this this mission is that it is search and destroy. So if they're able to hit the objectives, that, you know, obviously wins the match. They don't need to kill everyone. So if they're able to, if Vagrant's able to scavenge that AT and hit the southern objective, and then, you know, kind of make Green 4 focus on this northern one, which they granted already are, I think there's still a chance
Both
for
ground commands are
clutch play to happen.
right
Because
here.
it's only a flak 38 flak fielding, surrounded by some sandbags. That's not a lot.
What I think is bugging me the most this mission is how useless the 222 has been. Like, I guess no one's been coordinating with it, but it's still to the south driving around, you know?
I guess Cheese is on 4 kills though.
Is he?
He is.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, I didn't even notice.
Guess
Wonder who he killed. I stand corrected then. They have been doing work. So, wow, the Green 4 put a distraction force to the east, and they got chewed up, but now you got this bigger force coming in from the north to try to run a distraction here. And Green 4's all over the southern objective. So they just need to get in contact with Vargren, who's now going up there to clear. Is Holt going to notice, though? Holt might pick him off, and he's the AT guy. That or he sees Shy.
Pickles has the AT.
Swing and a miss. Ooh, but Shy's pulled back. And another miss. Holt.
It was Russ and that Greyhound from the north of the northern objective. Opening up on Saint-Mère-Passé.
Ooh, right by it.
Yeah, the AT round. Grenades being thrown to try to stop the Greyhound. I don't think it's going to be enough, though.
Could pop the tires if enough.
Possibly.
gets around.
Thanks, Yash. Yeah, I'm sitting. I was leaning a little forward earlier.
Ooh, that one though. Was that I think that was a rifle grenade.
Jeez,
from the
look
Germans.
behind the Greyhound. Look in front of the half track. There's 4 dead U.S. soldiers right there.
How
Jesus.
the fuck did they die? Oh, probably
I think Flux and Roast,
there.
yep, they came around and flanked. Roast on 2 kills. Flux on 3.
You steal the words right out of my mouth.
I think they could get in that 50 and shoot the Vic out.
Oh, absolutely. That Greyhound would be susceptible to 50 cal fire. But all that. Ooh, there goes Flux. And he gets into it.
Woo! Oh, there was only a few bullets left.
It's still going.
Come on,
Rush just
Rose.
thinks that.
We're
Rush
gonna
just
see him
thinks.
right here. Headshot.
Oh, Flux. Oh, gets both of them.
Oh my god. That
And that's
grenade.
the Greyhound done for.
By the way, Vargrant with the AT got picked off by Holt, so now the AT weapon's up there. Wow, that's the first time I've seen a Car 98 not get a kill.
Yep, an
See,
R4
G-Legs is still up. I think he's still alive, but Russ is definitely dead. G-Legs is playing dead as Flux comes up to secure
I think it's
the
GG.
kill.
Unless the
so,
half
too.
track rushes in and kills the objective with the 50 cal, and the southern guys are able to... Oh god, they've driven the vehicles into there. I think they're going to try to demo it.
Oh, imagine if they did a VBIED in 1943 or 1944.
God.
Oh yeah, the Greyhound's dead.
Yeah, G-Legs is still alive? Yes, it says he's still alive. He might be KO'd, but Russ, the gunner, definitely killed. Hardcore getting lit up now in that half track. Oh god,
This
they
is not looking good, Chief.
Windmill, they will get thrown to the next continent if they stay there.
Yep. That's hardcore Martin, by the way.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Liru. They're going to get this southern objective at Chef DuPont, but otherwise it is just going to be a matter of time, I think, before Blue 4 just kind of rebuffs this
Yep.
Green 4 assault.
I will say the northern one is very easy to kill. All it takes is 4 grenades, if that. So M2 fire might
Yeah,
even
they're
be
throwing
worth it,
grenades to the southern one, too.
Yeah, southern one has 2. That's 3 and 4.
Yeah, that one's a truck, so
5.
it'll take more.
It'll take a lot more, yeah.
6, 7. Still up.
I think Legal just put the final bullet in Martin. Yep, he's now dead.
Ooh, Pierce just got a sniper shot from Holt.
From Holt? Really?
In the tower.
He just sniped him.
What? What an
After all the misses that Holt did, I'm impressed by that.
Yeah, he picked up Slushy's sniper.
Ha!
Damn.
Yeah, Schneider pulling him back. More grenades going out.
I think
Ooh,
this is...
that one. Well, it did something. I don't know what it did, but it did something.
Trucks are cooking off, but they don't have any explosions.
It might have some secondaries still.
There's no secondaries for the trucks.
Might have some secondaries. Might.
Oh, Bravo 2 stole the half track and is now shooting at Foxtrot. And they're stuck on the island.
Yeah, they're stuck in a little...
Flux with 6 kills. He's driving it up himself. I just heard
See,
some sort of explosion.
Yep, see, that was a secondary from those trucks. I'm telling you.
Weird.
Yeah, wild. Almost like I...
Oh, G-Legs trying to get out of the Vic, but he is quickly cut down by the 222 coming around.
Yeah, no. GG for green 4. Blue 4 wins.
Holy shit, the 222 actually did something.
It has been doing something. You both shut the fuck up.
I think Barb has had too many secondaries. Amen to that.
And yeah, they're in cleanup mode at this point. Pickles, though, opening up at the half track for obvious reasons.
Bronze is gonna go yell at him, I think.
Oh, for sure. Oh, but Bronson almost gets run over by Flux. Did you see that?
Hey, you guys want to go driving?
Oh, man.
Now it's just Americans shooting across at a church.
Yeah, pretty much everyone at the northern side has been eradicated except for Reznov and Smurfy.
Yeah.
Smurfy gonna be the new, what was the guy in World at War? It was Reznov and... Oh well, doesn't matter.
I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember his name either.
Yeah. It's because Reznov is such a powerful character.
So now Blue Force Mountain, a few guys are going to head to the second objective because they see all the smoke.
Yeah, they see those two smoke blooms, but the objective is still there, so they're gonna go and...
They're literally mag dumping it.
I mean, hey, at this point...
Out of
anything can
ideas.
help. Yeah.
They're also suppressing the church tower. I don't know where Vargren's body is. Heck, Zoe, his body also disappeared from the roof. And if they can't find Vargren's body, he had the AT, so...
Yeah, so it's probably the disconnect.
Oh, if you disconnect, your body disappears?
Yep.
That's fucked up.
It's happened multiple times in the past where, like, Dream will disconnect with a marksman rifle.
Ooh. That sounds like a dream thing.
Oh, yeah, it is a Dream thing.
Hold up. Did Holt just get another kill?
He is on 2. I don't know if he had one from earlier or not. I don't remember his kill count.
There were 3 guys, and now there's 2 for Green 4. Oh, yep, ground floor. If you look southwest from the objective vehicle, that middle window, there's a body on it. That was one of the shooters.
Yep.
That very much was one of the shooters.
Oh, no.
Oh, the 222's cleaning up some guys to the east.
Yeah.
Munch that dude up.
Turn him into mulch.
There is a mod deuce on that half
Oh,
track.
there's the grenade rifle
Lords and
adapters.
Gypsies.
Oh God, I don't know.
It's just when they're not using them, they disappear. Okay.
Legal action getting in. This is the most ironic thing I've ever seen. So Blue 4 getting a half track here, 50 cal half track, as Reznov here opening up on them with a Car 98 that he stole, and they are getting suppressed to high. Smurfy gets domed there. Reznov running away to recruit another poor soul to be his sniper, little
Ooh,
concubine.
Pierce is actually breaching the church tower.
Is he now? Well, he's gonna have a very interesting time getting up that ladder to the top floor.
Oh, that grenade throw just gave him away.
Yeah,
And the grenade.
definitely gave him away. Second one.
Oh, that would have been perfect if it was a grenade.
Did that bounce all the way up there?
Yep.
Yeah.
No way. Well, that is still going to obfuscate his vision, so Pierce does have the room to move up further up that tower.
Hey, who's hotboxing in the bell tower?
Hey, man, he's just trying to get closer to God.
Bong.
Yeah, that's what he's hitting, is a bong.
That's the sound the bell makes. Silence.
Kind of surprised they're not calling it, to be fair.
Yeah, I am
Right.
too. I think it's because of the last round.
Yeah, I think they're just letting them have their fun.
There's the 15-minute timer, but yeah,
Oh,
either
look at
objectives
Not Bay.
taken.
Not Bay. Naughty. Not allowed to do that.
Where?
Look at Not Bay.
Oh yeah, his
the
gun.
Northern objective.
He floaty.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Floaty boy.
Jesus.
He works out.
He's summoning the strength of the Dark Lords.
What was the like weird anti-gravity thing that they were looking at?
Oh my god! He'll just played himself.
He just named himself.
He threw a grenade, but the grenade bounced off the bell and it landed in the opposite corner and he just blew himself.
Rip. Well, now they're stuck in the bell tower because of the 222.
Shy just fucking got shot by Pickles. Oh. Oh
Look
my
at him, he's
god.
hanging out the window.
Yep.
Looks like they finally did find Reznov and hunt him down, so no Black Ops campaign for you.
Oh.
Also, yeah, gonna be going up and getting Shy and Pierce.
Shy wakes back up, but he's outside the tower.
Shy, no!
Oh no!
Shy, no! Get back in!
Oh my fucking god, he narrowly escapes the 222!
Still alive.
Oh fuck!
Oh, he gets it with that 1911. 1-2 World War. 1-2 World War.
Still alive.
Shy woke back up.
Oh my fucking god!
Shy is a man who will not die.
Don't curse him like that, buddy. The 222's coming.
22 smells blood.
Oh, man.
There is blood in the water.
If it broke down that fucking wall.
Well, not if Slideways gets out. And Shy gonna be
No. No, he didn't check the corner, but Shy didn't react.
How is Shy not dead, but I take one bullet and I'm dead? Dude's taking 222, he's taking like fucking MP40 rounds.
It's only 9mm.
I take one bullet.
He's a motherfucker.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm pissed.
He's gonna seal the deal, right?
He's crazy.
If he wakes up again, I'm gonna fucking freak out.
Oh my god.
This man is made out of titanium.
Did Pierce just?
Oh no, he's gonna run him over.
Thank God.
He's running him over.
He busted it down. And he's gonna finish him off with the cannon.
Oh balls.
He's gonna Rasputin him.
Oh, did you see? They just shot him in the dick.
Rasputin.
Yeah, that's literally Rasputin, where they just couldn't kill him.
Yeah, the shot him with a gun till he was dead.
Now Alpha 2's Jib style is being hunted down.
Yep, Jimmy getting in the Vic and he's driving away. He's just chased by people with handguns.
Weird Quentin Tarantino shit. This is torture porn at this point. There's no way for them to win. They're just like playing with each other, man.
The staff is just looking
Bonk.
at it, going, yes, good, kill them all.
They're just touching themselves under the desk.
Bonk. Have you noticed the mission time got shrunk down? It now ends in 56 minutes instead of an hour 5.
I have not noticed that.
Oh, they just took it down even closer to a minute. I jinxed it.
Wow. Very
I jinxed it.
powerful. Very powerful. Pierce continuing to hotbox the church.
I just want to see that cannon just annihilate the church tower, please.
Right.
Please.
That's
Terran
old French
Quincy.
architecture. That thing could be destroyed by a German gun, right?
Unfortunately, the church itself is indestructible, I think.
Damn it.
I think a
right.
222 would still just annihilate anyone in the
They
tower.
only have a couple AP rounds.
The bells started ringing, so I'm going to claim Pierce is ringing the alarm. Using the power of sound to make the 222 pull back. 15 seconds.
Oh, and as you say that, he turns around. Oh,
I want to
God.
see it. Execute the mission.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mission overtime +1, -1.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, you saw that too, right? Blue 4 wins it. Congratulations.
First
GG.
World War II.
Well, of 2021, yeah.
Yep.
First round
my
of,
God.
or sorry, first night of World War II month for FNF. Finally getting completed. And yeah, 3 more to go. So that's going to be for the month of July. Is going to be all World War II themed. I'm personally very
June.
excited. But that is it.
Yep.
Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you tomorrow with me at 10 a.m. And then 1 p.m. And then maybe later at TMTM. And then maybe some stuff Sunday as well. I actually will be cozy-using Sunday, so that'll be fun. And maybe we'll have our day 0 of our tabletop group that I've been waiting for I think close to 2 months now. We've been
I'm gonna head off. Have a good one, guys.
for 2 months.
All right, that's enough of him shelling. But anyway, guys, we're going to go into some mission dev here, and I will go ahead and start running M2 fonts. And I need to